brightness change there. Hope you're all doing well. I don't know what's going on with my webcam. It keeps changing around. I kind of changed the settings a little bit. I feel like red looks super weird with my webcam, so I've like messed with the filters a few times, and I still don't think I figured it out. So, but how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a decent evening. I figured we'd hop on, maybe do some Uncharted here. So I have debated like grabbing Dying Light or BioShock on Steam, and I'm like, well, at the same time, there is a backlog of games I have on PlayStation, so why not try that first and then go from there? We'll see how it goes. So I'm doing the virtual play thing again here. So it may have too much latency, maybe a problem. We'll find out. If I die, I'll once again blame it on that. But Limbo went okay, and there's a bit of like timing with that game, especially when we got to like that dark segment. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's not too rough. I think online multiplayer games would still be a problem, but so far I think we're continuing to test how the virtual stuff works. So as I said, I have a backlog of PlayStation games, so why not? Why not jump into it? Although I will say, I was originally thinking play Uncharted 4 because I was like, I think I have that, but then I looked. So I had the Uncharted Collection 1 through 3 and 4 physically, but then sold them at some point in the past. And I have 4 via PS Plus, but I don't have PS Plus currently. But I remembered 1 through 3 they gave away during the pandemic, so I figured why not jump into that. The only downside, I guess, is if I was ranking the games personally, probably would go something along the lines of 4, 2, 3, 1. So obviously with that, 1 is the lowest on my list, and it probably shows its age at this point in time. I would assume it's going to be a little bit dated with some of the gameplay, but I figured, let's start there, and if it sucks, we can abort at that point. But we'll try it for today. But how are you guys doing? What's up, Matthew? I'm doing all right. I have a bit of a headache, honestly, so I debated not streaming, but I'm like, do it only for a little bit at least. See how it goes. But hope you're doing well. Some of the names I feel like change constantly on here. I think it's the @ stuff that changes, but how's it going, Kurdish? Cope, how you doing? Resident, good to see you. Diablo 2 just dropped a free DLC. Nice. So they're still putting out, I guess they have the remake probably isn't super old at this point, but that's cool. They're still supporting it for sure. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, honestly, when I get them these days, for the most part, I just have to go to bed. It's generally better the following day, but we're pushing through it tonight. So let's jump into some Uncharted. I don't know how familiar everyone is with the franchise, but I think I had 4 like just outside of my top 10 in the past. But you could argue for it being a top 10 game. I kind of feel like surprisingly it gets overlooked sometimes as like one of the best PS4 games. But we'll see. It's been a long time since I played 1 through 3. I do think 2 is probably my favorite from that OG trilogy, though. But we're doing starting with 1 here, and as mentioned, we'll be doing this remote play. So let's jump in over here. We'll see how this goes. All right, so you and boom. All right, cool. I'll move my camera if I have to. I don't know where the best spot for this game will wind up being. Maybe it's a little bit too big too. I don't know if make it a little smaller maybe. Let me turn the volume on for it too. I turned on the subtitles. It feels like that's a good choice. And I haven't really messed with the volume, but I think you can probably hear the menu music now. It's good? Okay. I can change it back to... Can I, actually? There we go. Yeah, I have not started the game. Obviously, you see here, new game is my option. So hopefully things are good. Can't hear without my subtitles. Yeah, I mean, I'm at the point, if I'm watching pretty much anything other than at the theater, unless it's like a subtitled movie, I feel like I probably have subtitles on these days. Not that it's like always required, but it's kind of nice as a an extra. You're excited for Uncharted? I guess campaign. What difficulty do you want to go with? We haven't even unlocked this bottom one, I guess. I'm gonna say probably normal. It default put us on easy, but normal probably feels okay. I don't want to like make it too tough, because if there is latency, then I'm gonna get like smoked by some of the enemies. Normal feels okay. You like Sony products? They put out some good games, that's for sure. We'll do normal, and hopefully it didn't put us on easy by default for a reason. I guess we can probably change it if we have to. You would think. But let me know if I need to change the volume. I'm gonna assume it's probably fine. Maybe it's a little low right now. I don't know. It's like super dark also. I didn't change any of the brightness. That's the other thing. When I feel like I'm at the point of I always change the brightness to be a little bit higher. But I didn't make any changes to this one. We'll see if we have to at some point.
I'm here off the coast of Panama, where we just recovered what we believe to be the coffin of legendary explorer Sir Francis Drake, who was buried at sea over 400 years ago. Are you sure you want to be defiling your ancestors' remains like that?
You make it sound so dirty. Besides, thought you didn't believe me.
Well, I did do my research, and apparently
decent.
Francis
All right, cool.
Drake
Yeah, it's
didn't
tough always
have
if they're
any
like
children.
quiet scenes or loud scenes to like find that balance.
For example, you can't defile an empty coffin.
What the hell?
So this was originally a PS3 game, but it's remastered on PS4.
You devil.
What is it? Come on, hold it up.
No way. Deal was for a coffin. That's it.
Wait a minute. If my show hadn't have funded this expedition, you wouldn't have...
You got your story, lady.
Look, Mr. Drake, you signed a contract. I have a right to see every single thing that...
Could you hold that thought?
Sully, we got some trouble. Hurry it up.
Okay.
I never watched the movie, the one with Tom Holland and Wahlberg.
Pirates.
It did not look like it would be that great.
The modern kind. They don't take prisoners. At least not male prisoners.
Wait, what are you talking about? Shouldn't we call the authorities or something?
Yeah, that'd be a great idea, but we don't exactly have a permit to be here.
What's the movie?
What?
It was. That's kind of what
you want to end up in a
I feel like they just
jail,
took some set
we should
pieces
probably
from the
handle this
games
ourselves.
and
Well, what's worse?
probably made
You
some
obviously
plot
haven't been in
around
a
them.
Panamanian jail.
Like I remember seeing the trailer and they had some like
yeah,
that looks like
it's
that's
like a
from
camera.
like the
You
third
just
game.
Point
Other
and
parts
shoot,
look like
right?
they're from maybe this
Good
game.
girl.
Some from the fourth game.
Here we go.
All right, I think I'm most worried about the shooting in this game as far as how old it'll feel.
How the hell they find
We'll
us
see.
out here?
These guys have been tailing me for weeks. Thought I lost them.
Is this a little like jarring for people running around? I can't tell if it's like a little blurry. Well, the shooting is a little bit rough. I know motion blur is like mixed on games a lot of times.
Less talking, more shooting.
I think I prefer like not getting sick more often than not than good graphics.
Hurry up, Sully.
This feels like there's a little motion blur. But we'll see if we make any changes. They just jump in the water? They jump, are they coming? Okay, they're coming on board. I was like, where did... Sensitivity's a little low too. Maybe we'll turn that up. Yeah, let's make that change real quick. Options, controls, maybe turn it up like there. Is it display? That would be motion blur. Curious if we just turn off what that looks like. We'll see. I don't know if that's actually better. That actually makes me a little bit more sick, I feel like, actually. What's, what is object and camera? I don't know if I know the difference well enough. Try this one, see how this looks. I guess we'll just go back to object. Keep it on the default for now. But yeah, if no one's ever played this franchise, it's kind of a, especially this first one gives a little bit of like the Mummy franchise and maybe a little bit of National Treasure. So far, difficulty is not too bad. The gunplay is a little bit questionable, but I think that may just be the game, honestly, more than latency. Are you, sir? Okay, normal feels like good too, because I'm actually just standing out in the open and they're not killing me, which feels fair. Yeah, the game looks decent. I mean, it is part of the... I'm getting smoked. Oh, take cover. I can't take over there. Okay, it is part of a remaster, so it's not the original, but I do remember when I played it in this collection that it was the most aged.
I don't think I'll get my security deposit back.
There's parts of 2 that also kind of... I can't hit this guy. I'm trying to shoot him in the legs. That's all. The second one, there's parts that remind me of the Italian Job, specifically like the opening.
Whole ship's gonna blow. We gotta jump.
Oh, wait.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Come on. Go.
All right.
That waterproof camera. Here's Mark Wahlberg. Did he have a mustache in the movie? I don't remember, but Sully very much.
I can't leave you alone for a minute, can
I
I?
guess he kind of does here.
I had everything under
thought he
control
definitely
until
did
they
in the
blew
later
up the
ones.
boat. You all right?
Nothing that years of therapy won't fix.
Like, Tom Holland felt like a little bit too young for Drake, and Sully just felt like a wrong casting as Wahlberg.
Flattery will get you screen time.
Yeah, I'm more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. Victor Sullivan.
Huh.
For Christ's sakes. What do you say we get out of here before we attract any more attention?
Actually, he kind of reminds me of the female lead in National Treasure.
Well?
Little present from Sir Francis.
Oh, so you found the coffin.
Sir Francis Drake.
Wait a minute, is this what I think it is?
Drake's lost diary. He faked his death, just like I said, Sully.
I think so far that corner top left feels like the best spot.
Well, let's just
top
keep
right
that
probably
between
also
us.
works, but
Thanks for the loan, Mr. Drake. I think I've earned a look at that diary when we land.
So look, when Drake sailed into the Pacific, he took the Spanish fleet completely by surprise. He captured their ships, he took all their maps, their letters, their journals, and he recorded everything in this diary.
So this...
But when he got back to England, Queen Elizabeth confiscated all of his charts and logbooks, including this one, and then swore his entire
they've been
crew
doing
to sign
a
it.
short
so
sometime in the
See,
future
Drake
of like top
discovered
10
something
video game
unavoidable,
characters.
something so secret and
Drake,
so
I don't know if he would make the
valuable,
list, but he would be
All
also
right,
up
Nate,
for
just
debate.
pretend for a minute that I don't really care about any of that stuff and cut to the chase, would you?
Man only interested in the climax. He must be a real hit
Nolan
with
North
the
does a
ladies.
great job
Never
voicing
had
him
any
too.
complaints.
Okay then, I'll jump to the good part, just for you.
Ho, ho, ho.
Huh?
El goddamn Dorado.
He was onto something big, all right.
Does it say anything else?
Oh, so now you're interested, huh?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, no. Last page was torn out. I'm telling you, Sully. This is it. This is finally it.
Yeah. Only we got one little problem.
So she's kind of new to the crew here.
It blew up. It sank. No, that's why we have insurance, right? Oh. Oh no, the camera? No, the camera's fine. Don't worry about the camera. No. Still as good as new.
Sully, the girl can hold her own. You should have seen her.
Fine. You go on out there and you tell her we just found the lost city of gold. Maybe
I'm
her
impressed
producer can
their
get it on the air tonight.
Oh, come on.
Lip sync
Nate,
is like
do you trust
as good as it is. That's
More or
always like a
less.
big thing for me. If it doesn't look like they're talking, it
Because we're
kind
gonna
of
have
takes me
every
out.
two-bit scumbag in the world racing us to this treasure unless we cut her loose right now.
You're a real gentleman, Sully.
I know.
But I mean, Naughty Dog is.
She'll get over it.
Did we have them in
No,
S
I
tier
don't-
when we
I
did
don't
our
care
tier
for
list the other day?
overbudget. I mean, do you realize that this could be like the biggest story of the year?
They weren't S. They were definitely in the A tier. I
No,
feel like they
don't
may have been the
trust
third
him, okay?
one
That's
of
why
the
we
S
need to
though.
move fast. So just get me the camera crew, and I promise you that. Son of a bitch. Hey! Should have seen that one coming. Ugh.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, kid. I'm not as young as I used to be.
Same, silly. Same.
Yeah, you weren't too old for that little barmaid in Lima, were you?
Ha! Well, that was different. Although I must admit, equally as strenuous.
Well, hang in there, old-timer. We're just about there.
You know, this reminds me. I ever tell you about the time
That sounded like a
I pawned
South or a
16th
Family Guy
century
line.
Santa off
This
on
reminds me of
Pablo
that time.
Escobar?
Something. Then showing a flashback.
Risky move, but by the time he figured it out, I was... Nate, are you even listening to me?
No, I am not at all.
Hanging on every word.
Okay, I assume we shouldn't shoot the monkeys. I'm glad they made it like easier because like I'd rather have fun in a video game than have it be realistic. But Drake's like climbing ability is like next level.
You really
Like,
think
dude
Francis
can
Drake
just
came all the way up here, huh?
like
We're an awful
scale
long way
pretty
from
much
England.
anything.
Well,
I don't get it. According to this, we're right on top of the mark.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Curtis.
maybe you're not reading that thing right. Let me see it.
No, this is the place.
There's nothing here, Nate. Another goddamn dead end.
Easy, Sully. Just relax. Let's take a look
I don't
around.
remember how long exactly this game is. I think they're all similar in length. Maybe the fourth one's longer than the other three.
This is like trying to find a bride in a brothel.
I mean, they're pretty linear. There's not much like open worldness to them.
Oh, man. This is more like
This feels like we're about to climb some stuff. Like I'm seeing. That looks like something I would climb. Okay, maybe not.
What do you think this is, Incan?
Nah, it's older than that. Like 2,000 years older.
He's faking me out climbing it. Sully, give me a hand. Supposed to be doing something here. Maybe there. Nope. I feel like he's waiting for me to do something, and I'm just doing the same. It's a dead end here, right? So he's just doing laps. I think he's just taking laps. Maybe up here? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Why are we up here? Oh. Can we make this jump? We can. See, that would hurt your hands so bad.
Find anything?
Nothing yet.
Be careful up there.
Am I really going to make this jump? I feel like I'm going to, but that's another...
Hey, there's something funny about the ground down there.
Already examples of... You can see this, it's like the same dev as The Last of Us 2 with some of the... Like, this is very reminiscent of like, hey, you get the
We
ladder.
gotta find a way to smash through this.
Find a way to smash through it, huh? Okay. I assume I'm just gonna keep going that way. That feels like the best option. Even like a Jack and Daxter, you can kind of tell with the platforming a little bit. I think the other games have a little bit less than this one does. I feel like there's more gunplay involved in some of the other ones, but... Alright, let's go over there. Alright, I'll see you later, Sully. Push this rock. Assuming we're gonna be going down.
Flashlights for this one. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Dante, this is a single player game, but appreciate it. Does feel like they should have some co-op options since you are with a partner for a lot of it.
What a warm and homey place, huh?
Well, not quite what you were expecting, huh?
Yeah. Where's all the damn gold?
Yeah, this place was picked clean centuries ago.
No good limey pirate.
No, it wasn't Drake. Check this out. Looks like the Spanish got here before he did. What the hell, Sully?
Nate, I'm not looking for a lousy piece of tin. I'm up to my eyeballs in debt. I was really counting on this one.
Too many big bar tabs in Lima, I guess.
That and, well, just a few bad deals.
Yeah, well, I always told you to stay away from the bad guys. And the bad girls.
Yeah? Look who's talking.
What's that supposed to mean?
That reporter? I saw the way you were eyeing her.
Elena?
Sully knows.
Please. I snuffed any chance with her the second we ditched her on that dock.
All's fair in love and war, kid.
And what if you can't tell the difference?
Then, my friend, you were in big trouble. Those Spaniards sure left a lot of crap behind. Careful, Nate. That's quite a drop.
Yeah, we probably will die if we jumped. But could we like throw something?
We gotta find a way across.
Feels like I would throw a rope or something. Can we grab that? No, we can't grab that. I mean, this looks like something. Nope. It has been, let's see, it's probably been 10 years since I played this, so all of the puzzles are going to be me completely not remembering what to do.
Hey, that looks like an old powder keg over there.
Oh, this? Should we shoot it?
Ha! That'll work.
Thank you, Sully. What do we got here? Do I have to hold this or spam it? Alright, you go under.
Here, let me do that.
Oh, you want to do it? Okay, I'll go under. One on this side too.
I'll hold it open. See
Cool.
if you can jam it from the other side.
All right, let me jam it. I don't know how I'm jamming it, but what is this? Oh, with this maybe? Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's push it.
Hurry up, Nate.
All right, let go. This ought to hold it. Hurry, Sully!
I guess because there were bricks on there. I'm like, I don't know if that would hold that much.
That was a little too close. Let's hope this place has a back door.
Yeah, we're locked in now. Start playing Hogwarts Legacy. Couldn't remember how to get off your broom. I will. Maybe I'll jump into that at some point
This looks
too.
familiar. I
I
think there's something in Drake's journal about this.
did download it on Epic, or I added it to my library because it was free.
Yeah, here it is.
And since
Looks
I
like
did
this thing
finally
is some kind
download
of
the Epic
lamp or
launcher,
brazier.
I technically could play it.
See if you can light it.
So, after all your bitching about the cigar, now it comes in handy, huh?
But yeah, it's funny. Like some games, I guess it probably depends how much you play them. Like this, I only played Uncharted. I think all the games actually I only played one time. But if you play them like a bunch, it's easier to remember some of the stuff. Yeah, it seemed like a pretty high quality game. I remember being, I don't know if surprised or like, they kind of got snubbed, I feel like, a lot at the Game Awards the year it came out. And just shoot the fires so it burns. That's what I would think to do. No?
Nice.
Oh. Okay, somehow that worked. But yeah, it seemed like probably one of the...
Now what?
It's probably the best Harry Potter themed game, you would think. Are they still... I think they were planning to make a sequel, but I don't remember if I've heard anything about it since then. What we got here? We climbing? Yeah, I do this all the time.
I might have been able to do that 30 years ago.
Same, Sully. Same. Oh, these are falling. Okay. That was close. All right, your turn. Come on. I assume I have to go back for him. I don't expect I need to like keep going. Is there? You sure? What rubble? This rubble? Is this a ladder? This kind of looks like a ladder.
See if you can find a way to clear all this crap out of the way.
You're right there. How do you want me to do this? Oh, okay. It's conveniently there. Oh, that sucks. I did watch, I know we talked about Lindsey Vonn last time, and I saw her run where she, like, messed up her leg bad. I was like, that sucks. Honestly, she probably shouldn't have been there, but I think it being likely her last Olympics, she was like, let's just push it. Yeah, that's... People go all out for the Olympics. Yeah, some of those you get so much air, like I can't even imagine. You're going so fast. It's surprising there's not more injuries, especially with a snowboard, because your legs are, I mean, you can kick out, but your legs are strapped in and you're just like twisting and stuff. And if you like wipe out, your legs are like locked in, so they're like contorting in a way that probably shouldn't be contorting.
What do you make of this?
Wait, I recognize these symbols.
The order of these signs has some
Oh
importance.
god, puzzle time. I mean, they're numbered for me. I don't know why they are, but circle, guy looking left, spider, angry face. Where are they on here? Is this it? Okay, so this one first. How do I get that into everything? Sully, what do we do? How do we enter them in? Do I just like jump on them? Yeah, I see they're in my little notebook, but why are they in my notebook? And how do I say, yes, do this one first? I'm kind of banking on him just eventually telling me. Like, hey, grab the thing on the wall. Maybe this will work. How do we push the buttons, Sully? What do you think? I mean, it keeps wanting me to look at this, but it just, pretty sure it's telling me the order. I mean, I can step on them, but I don't think that's going to do anything. Like 1. That's number 3. Was this number 2? Yeah. This was number 2. This was number 3. And then this was number 4. But how do we press them? The questions I don't know the answers to. Sully, I need some dialogue. Bail me out here. Oh, we climbing? Why are we climbing? Are we like ground pounding like Donkey Kong from up here? Ah, okay. Buttons are up here also. At least 2 of them are. What's one over here? That's number 2, and that's number 4. Where are 1 and 3? Is that them over there? I feel like that's them over there. Okay. I can't see. That's number 3. Of course, I went to all 3 of them first. Nope, that one's last. This one is second? Yep. Thankfully, the puzzles, not the worst so far. My brain is not the greatest today to be doing super complex puzzles. But these are pretty straightforward. I mean, I think having the numbers in the notebook, I don't know why they would have been there realistically, but we'll treat it kind of like the climbing where it's like, you know what? Doesn't have to make sense. It just is. I do, as I said, assuming this goes well with number 1, plan to stream the other 2 in the collection. I don't currently have 4, which is unfortunate because it is my favorite one. But we'll see, maybe eventually.
Pretty deep.
Yeah, looks like
Yep.
there's a ladder cut into the side.
Yeah, we'll take
Wait here
that.
while I check it out.
Take the letters. Yeah, you wait here. I'll check it out. Don't
Be
worry.
careful.
I think we're past being careful.
Hey,
I don't think we'd be here for being careful, if I'm being honest. This feels like a trap. This feels like an Indiana Jones trap situation. push it? Yeah, I guess I can. Elevator? Maybe. No, water. Okay.
Okay, getting somewhere.
Anything else back here? Was not expecting that.
Now,
Yeah.
don't tell me you're gonna swim in that.
I've been in worse.
Thank you, Sully. I feel like you are telling me that I actually am supposed to now. Did we just jump? I mean, I don't think it was that detrimental of a jump. All right, let's hope we don't have to do too much like underwater. I feel like that's normally the parts of these games where it's like, oh, you have to find something.
I'm really wet.
That's surprising. You only got in the water. Ooh. Okay. Probably not going to do a whole lot of collectibles in this playthrough, but if they're in my face, it's going to be... Sure, why not? Didn't we say there's another Brendan Fraser movie in the works? I know they're working on the... is it Lee Cronin? I'm not sure how I feel about after seeing the trailer. It looked
Can you get this off?
probably not for me, but is this explosives? I guess we'll shoot that. But maybe it'll be good. I like the mystery part of it a little bit.
Nice one.
But it does seem like the Universal Monsters very
I've got
popular
this
right
one.
now. Yeah, this is so Jack and Daxter.
This looks safe.
I mean, this is like Crash Bandicoot. I fell. we did not jump. I'm pretty sure X has jumped, but I did not jump somehow. Do I have to like push that for him? That feels like that's what I'm about to do. No? Okay, he can jump. There you go.
Now it looks like we're getting somewhere.
After that, we better be.
It's a slow walk.
Oh, man.
The temple must have been built around this.
Around what?
A statue. A gold statue.
A huge gold statue. And look here. These people, they're worshipping the damn thing. At least, I think they're people.
Of course.
I feel like of all four of them, this one is the one that gets the
Sully,
most
it wasn't a city of gold.
supernatural,
It was
a little
this.
bit.
It was a golden idol.
Man, can you
I
imagine
feel
what
like they
that thing would be
abandoned
worth
some of
now?
that stuff after
Look
this
over
one.
here. Tracks. I bet the Spanish dragged it out on cut logs. We're 400 years late for this party.
So the trail's cold.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Son of a bitch.
Unless
Unless what?
we follow the tracks.
A 400-year-old tracks. Very convenient. And we're outside.
Huh. They stop here.
No, it's because there's grass.
The back wall of the temple was blown out.
Yeah. Spaniards must have made themselves a shortcut to get the treasure out.
Now what?
So far, I don't notice too much of a latency. Maybe sometimes when I'm jumping, like during that that chase earlier. Okay. We got a turtle. Didn't even need to go up there. That's fine.
Wait, Sully, do you hear that?
We'll just skip through the jungle here.
There's something you don't
Yeah, what's
see
up,
every
Lone Wolf?
day.
How you doing?
My God.
Just playing through some Uncharted 1. Eventually the other two in the franchise, hopefully. But this feels like dead. I'm dead, right? Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't know if he's gonna grab that, but seems like. How far back did we go? Hopefully I don't have to re-grab that. I'm not gonna care about grabbing that turtle again. Whatever animal that was. Note to self, don't just jump right away. Instead, we skip. The funny thing is, it's probably just jump that way instead of this way. No, we'll climb, actually. Just waiting for work to end. 8 minutes left. Nice. Well, sounds like you're in the final stretch then.
Flood season gotten stuck. Let's check
Hopefully,
it out.
Wait.
Kind of
Something
just
about
can
this
chill
feels
after
kinda
that.
hinky.
Hinky. You act like you've never seen a German U-boat in the middle of the jungle before.
I'm being serious, Nate.
I tell you what, why don't you stay here? I'll check it out myself. I'll call you if I run into any Nazis.
Yeah,
I remember
right.
this
You do that.
boat sequence
Wait,
a little
wait.
bit.
Hold on to this for me, will you? Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to do this the hard way.
Chapter 3. I don't know how many chapters are in the game. I don't fully remember how long the game is either. I kind of assumed like a 8 to 10 hour experience, but maybe it's shorter. Can we jump on this? Are we gonna have to go underneath? Really hope not, but I think we're gonna have to go underneath. What's this way? Nothing over there? Wait. No. Last customer showed up. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Where are we going, Drake? I feel like we should be going down, but I don't have an option to do that. Or grab onto you or something. Yeah, we can't jump out of here. Maybe we'll go this way. I feel like it's got to be that way, though, because we jumped in, like, right there. I should probably turn off notifications, too. This feels precarious. This feels awfully precarious. What do we do here? Do we like... Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, off the edge, maybe? No? Because where do we go? I don't think so, actually. Maybe a... It's got to be this way, you would think, but it's kind of a dead end here. Guess we'll go back up. Can we get in there? No. We're not even supposed to be on this. It kind of feels like we should be because it's here, but at the same time, we're not doing anything here. Yeah, he didn't want to jump up that, so I climbed the hill on the side of the falls. Over here, maybe? Thinking? Like the green area? I think it could be here. Yeah. I was distracted by the ship.
Looks like you're gonna have to
apparently.
monkey across those cliffs to get into the U-boat.
Okay, let's climb up. Oh, we have to swing, huh? He's making this look so easy. Like that would be so taxing. I don't think there's really a stamina bar in this game, which once again, nice as a player of the game. Maybe not realistic, but I will take a more enjoyable experience. Whoop. Nope. I want you to go up. There you go. Yeah, no problem. I think Drake needs to be like in the NFL or something. Wait, did I just climb up this? Oh, treasure. Okay. We're gonna like accidentally find all 60 of these. I guess that's probably a good way to know how far we are because can I not climb down this? That is not what I wanted to do. Because 3 out of 60, that kind of gives some idea of how far. We gotta do that all again. All right, we'll do it faster. We'll swing. Jump up. Oh, do you want to do it faster? Is it there? Where did we go here? How? Assume maybe over here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The hair you knocked loose yet. I saw something. I'm not a huge fan of their stuff. But obviously they're super popular. I thought I saw something with them. Did they have like a collab, or was it just them? I've not heard it either way though. Okay, that's the thing we took, so we're not going to go back that way. We continue onward here, I think. Yeah. I'll turn that way.
Hey, watch yourself up there. It's a long way down.
Yeah, we learned that the hard way, unfortunately. They were on, weren't they on like Fallon or something? I remember hype about them being on like a daily show of some kind. I don't feel like I should just drop here. But I also... Okay, it seems to only turn if there's probably something to jump to. Yeah, we'll do this. Homie. Homie. I was trying to jump to the left there. Okay, that was rough. We didn't go too far back, thankfully. Relatively forgiving loads here. Let's just jump. There we go. This song. That's I think. Yeah. That's why I saw the Denzel Curry one. I didn't listen to it, but I saw that was like in my my feed. Oh, Poppy was with them for the Fallon stuff. That's cool. She's got new stuff too, right? I haven't listened to it, but I remember one of my friends was telling me about. I like quite a few songs by her. She's pretty talented. I feel like she does multiple genres pretty well too.
When was your last tetanus shot?
This feels like not the most efficient way to get over here. What's this?
Okay, I'm in.
What do you see?
Something nasty happened to these guys. There's blood everywhere. And soup.
What?
This feels like not a good idea. Drops a new album. She does a Brie, if you remember those. I don't know if I know that reference. Does a Brie? I don't remember those. I don't think I do. I've been listening to a little bit of like punk music lately.
Now, where'd
Like
you
some
get
pop
this,
punk
my
emo kind of stuff.
decomposing friend?
I guess also was listening to Three Doors Down, given Brad Arnold's unfortunate passing.
I think the trail just got warm again.
How so?
Well, I just met a guy with pockets full of Spanish gold. Only the coins are stamped with a mint mark I've never seen before.
You're kidding me.
Looks like our German friends had a little secret.
Yeah, definitely. I know he had been dealing with cancer for like a year, maybe. I don't know how long exactly, but I didn't realize. I looked earlier today. Here Without You's got 1 billion views on YouTube. I was like, dang, I didn't know they were that huge.
I'm in the captain's quarters. Get this, he's still here.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, it looks like he was killed. Ripped to shreds, actually. Oof, what a way to go.
Yeah, sounds terrible. Check his wallet.
You're all hearts, Sully.
That's why I feel like Wahlberg was such a weird choice. Maybe he delivers on like the punchlines, but I feel like they need somebody with more of a comedy background to play Sully.
You've got to be kidding.
Find anything, kid?
And somebody that probably looks like him too.
2642.
Wouldn't have hurt.
UK 2642. Gotcha.
Are you all right?
Sully, you're not gonna believe this.
Try me.
It is also
I think
weird
I
to
found our
imagine.
missing
I like
page.
Tom Holland as an actor, but
Looks like
this
Drake
is the
and our German
first
pals
game
were
of
after the
Drake,
same
and
treasure.
he is
I
like
get the map that's gonna lead us right to it.
definite 5 o'clock shadow.
This better not be another wild goose chase. We've got to get something out of this trip or...
Or what? Sully? You there? Sullivan?
Should have swapped Tom and Mark. I mean, if you're saying Wahlberg doing Drake, I think that would have worked better. Holland couldn't have been Sully, but if you had Wahlberg as Drake, it would have been, I think, an improvement. At least like visually and stuff like that. I mean, maybe they crushed it in acting. Can't comment too much. That's not good.
That's probably bad.
Yeah, I would agree. I kind of feel like in one of these early parts,
Hello.
Sully thinks I'm dead. That may be happening here.
Hey!
There's
Friends
always
of
the
yours,
bad
Sully?
guys.
I'm Gabriel Roman.
Yeah, I know who you are.
This is also
asshole.
very much reminiscent of like National
Manners,
Treasure with the
young
bad
man.
guys.
This is just business.
Get over there.
Easy.
Put your hands up.
Hi, they're up.
See, your friend owes me money, Mr. Drake. A lot of money. So when he told me that you two were onto something
Like I
big,
mentioned,
the
2
fun
is
of a
reminiscent of
lifetime,
Italian
he said.
Job. I could see
Well, I was
Wahlberg doing Drake.
intrigued. But he's made grand promises before, haven't you?
This looks like
And here we are again.
what's his name? That one actor. I realize that's very vague, but he I don't think I know his name,
Take it easy, Navarro.
but his face reminds me of an actor.
So, I'm afraid the time is up.
I think it's maybe his hairline and
Unless,
his
of course, you found something in there, Mr.
on his
Drake,
face in general,
that
actually.
might compensate for all this unpleasantness.
He's screwing with you, Nate. They heard everything. Just give him the map.
Slowly. What does a Kriegsmarine
It is quite convenient that nothing gets like wet.
What? You
When
think this
we,
is a coincidence? The
earned
Germans
water
were
half
after
of
the
this
same treasure.
opening.
That map has something to do with it. So, we square?
For now. But just in case you need a reminder,
Hey, come on, leave him out of it.
Yeah, don't you guys usually just cut off a finger or something?
that's far too vulgar. No, I think this will hurt him a bit more.
Now, whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, Roman. He's got nothing to do with... Sully!
Oh, Sully just got murdered.
Son of a bitch!
Time to go. Yeah.
Stop him!
Oh, we running? Oh, we running. I just jumped off and died. That was... He jumped way too far. I didn't realize he had that in him. Alright, let's book it. Okay. Oh, he just ran on me. Just stomped me. Let's book it. Oh, we got a fight? Okay, that's not the button. Oh. So much for combo, just one punched him. Gave us an Abby from The Last of Us type of punch there.
Whoa there, cowboy. That's relieving me at the dock.
Dang.
What the hell are you doing here?
Listen, I'm a good enough reporter to follow a couple of no-luck tomb robbers.
Whoa. Drake, come on now.
Well, you're down to one tomb robber now. Sully's dead.
What?
Yeah. And we're next if we don't get out of here.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Please tell me you have a gun.
Of course.
All right, come on.
Guess I lost mine. Of course, give me your gun. Don't worry. I'll miss only a little bit.
Look out.
Is there auto aim in this? I feel maybe I added it in the later games, but I feel like when I pop out of cover, it should just like kind of be towards them. I'm shooting left-handed too. It's like over. I don't know how to switch. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Was not trying to retaliate.
You always seem to be getting shot at.
They're shooting at you too,
I kind of feel like if I picked up an AK, I'd be like, you can have the pistol back. I don't think I need both guns. It feels not as practical. Also, where are we going? Oh, up there? Oh, can I? Oh. Oh, that's my pistol still? I can't hit him with the AK? I gotta watch State of Play tomorrow. I honestly didn't even realize there was one. Why am I default to going over that shoulder? That's not the greatest. I do think I remember hearing about one, but I didn't realize it was tomorrow. Maybe. I'll probably at least catch the after stuff. I've streamed Summer Game Fest before, but since I don't play it like on PlayStation exclusively anymore, I don't probably tune in as much. Is there anything you're looking forward to seeing there? I'm assuming we'll probably get something Wolverine based. Okay, we got another collectible. And maybe something Saros. Saros drops in like 2 months, doesn't it? Did they show up maybe Resident Evil? It's not only PlayStation, so I don't know if State of Play limits third party, but Saw Maximilian stream last night. Yeah. I was watching somebody play Resident Evil 5 yesterday, and it felt like a kind of a bad. Oh, you're my teammate. Okay. Felt like kind of like a bad Gears of War, if I'm being honest. Like the over-the-shoulder camera reminded me of it, but not as like a little bit more clunky. But that game being co-op at least probably makes it a little bit fun. Definitely gonna watch it. New Silent Hill game is gonna be announced. Oh, okay. That could be good. They're doing a another one because they had
What the hell is this place anyway?
obviously they had the remake of 2.
Long story.
Do we know much about the new one? I feel like Silent Hill is like, hey, Resident Evil is popping off. Let's try to do the same. Except people did not love the movie. It sounded like. Oh, reload is R1. I keep thinking reload should be square. Oh, hi. Got you in the ankles. Why am I using this gun? I have an AK. But I keep pointing downward. Sir? Oh, that. Nope. Nope. R1. Yeah, I don't. Alright, we're just missing all those shots. I don't know why I'm defaulting to like a left-handed shooter. I don't know what the game thinks. But I probably can change that, I would guess, like the default.
Alright.
Silent Hill Townfall. Oh, that's the name of it? That should be cool. I didn't play F, but it looked pretty cool. I watched some people play it. Alright, it's gonna get... I'm gonna have to get used to pressing R1 to reload. That's kind of a weird button choice.
Damn. Never a dull moment, huh?
Nope.
Just keep your head down. These guys aren't messing around.
Okay, this is where we were before, so do we just climb back up? Isn't the ladder over there? Yeah, the ladder's over there. I assume we can take that. We don't have Sully, so we have a little bit more mobility with Elena here. Bro, you gotta get the way. This is it, right? Yeah. Rumor DMC 6 announced. Yeah, that feels like people's like hopes for like a Half-Life 3 kind of thing, where it's like, I mean, maybe they would surprise us. I feel like I'd be surprised if for a state of play they would have something that wasn't already announced, but maybe. Like, do they do a lot of reveals during those, or is it mostly like, hey, you know about this game? Let's show you what it looks like. If they gave me, speaking of like a Half-Life or a DMC 6, I feel like my dream is like Bloodborne, I don't know, remake, sequel, something. Bring it to PC. I would 100% buy that if it came to PC. Oh, we're out of ammo. How did you know I was out of ammo? He's just ratting me out. How did you know I was out of ammo?
Damn.
Hoping for release dates for certain games. Yeah, I feel like if it's like a Silent Hill, for example, that we don't have... Oh, are you like right here? You are right here. Maybe? Not gonna reload. I'm assuming we get like a 2027 at the earliest. Taking a lot of bullets. Games get so delayed these days too. That's the hard part with, like, I feel like companies commit to dates way too early. Like, we'll get an announcement like for a game that's gonna come out like in 3 years. And it's like, well, I guess I can get hyped, but I'm just gonna be waiting for a while. Alright, I guess it's good I didn't give her a pistol because it's all I have now. A bit of both. Yeah, I would love that. I mean, I've said before, that's my favorite game of all time. I would be so down for that. Bro, get behind. Do you have the angle? I thought you have the angle on me. You definitely do too. That was the most like superhero kung fu movie jump back after you got shot. Yeah, the gameplay the gunplay so far isn't bad, but it's definitely not like a value add like some of the later ones. Feels like it's quality. Here, it's like you're definitely in it for the story for the most part. Yeah, I mean, I guess Sony's holding out, but you would think
seem to attract the scum of the earth.
they've brought like Spider-Man, God of War.
Taken.
Do you have a good memory?
Yeah.
They
why?
gotta know they would just like bring money if
2642.
they
You got that?
Yeah,
did
what
a
is it?
remake,
Kriegsmarine
sequel,
coordinates.
anything
I think I know
really.
where the Spanish took El Dorado.
El Dorado.
The problem is, so that the bastards
Yeah.
killed Sully. Damn it!
RAM prices
If
are
the Spanish
crazy
found
for
the
sure.
treasure, they had to move it there.
I mean,
to
it's
that
always
island.
something though, right? There was
Drake
RAM,
followed
it was
Well, what are we waiting for?
GPU
I'll get
before,
the
which it
story
probably
and
is
you
again
get
at this point.
Whatever it is you're after. Come on.
The
Hey, this isn't going to be a vacation, you know.
AI with these
I can
companies
take
buying
care
up.
of
I
myself.
I've said this before.
Besides, you owe me one.
I feel like they should
I
treat
suppose I do.
products the same way they treat, or they should also treat like homes. Like there's a lot of companies that are like buying up homes and just like raising the prices
We're
for
on the trail of the lost
regular
treasure of
citizens
El
on buying
Dorado,
stuff.
and it's brought us here to this
They should do
tiny
that also
island in the
with, like,
middle of the Pacific Ocean.
PC parts.
Let's get a closer look.
Tomb Raider. It is very Tomb Raider.
I hope we're the first ones here.
Also, how you doing, Rusty?
Will we
you've been
discover
grinding
the
some
ruins of
videos.
a forgotten colony and a fortune in Spanish gold? Or does the
But I
island
realize
have darker secrets in
Companies
store
aren't going
for
to do
us?
this because they want to make money. Like the RAM
That should keep it from
developers
changing the channel.
are going to want to sell a bunch.
What the hell was
But
that?
I feel like there should be some kind of
Anti-aircraft
regulation being like, all right,
This
if
is
you're
so
just
not
buying
cool.
one for your own personal computer, let's treat you differently than we would treat this company buying like thousands.
Enough with the damn camera. We
But that's not
Bail out. Does
that's
this
not in
thing
our
even have
capitalistic society.
parachutes?
So
Now would be a good time
doubt
to
that ever
look.
happens. What a great new piece of video 5. Yeah, pricing is wild, which
I hope these things still work.
the hard part a lot of times is like it's bad, but then it's like, oh, I'll wait for it to get better, but it never gets better.
Of
Like
course. You just
prices for stuff,
jump.
maybe
Count to
maybe
five,
like PC
full court.
parts, it
Now
can
go.
fluctuate, but I feel like grocery prices, for example, it's like those are never going down. Let's be real.
Are you coming?
Kind
But-
of busy right now. Get going.
Hopefully, it levels out a little bit when it comes to the RAM stuff.
See you on the ground.
Right behind you.
Don't worry, her camera's gonna be working always.
What am I doing?
What are you doing? Get out of here. I said this at the beginning, but he's done other games too, effectively, but Nolan North just crushes as Drake. Like, one of the better voice acting
How hard could that be?
jobs, I feel like, out there.
Oh, crap.
That's not good. That would be terrifying. This is reminding me of Jurassic Park 3 when they're in the parasail stuff with the kid that somehow survives. The kid that turns into Robin Williams from Jumanji somehow.
Hell.
Agreed. All right, I'm gonna quickly, I think, grab some water and step away. Seems like a good spot. Chapter 4.
That's great.
Let's give it a pause here. Be right back. right, we are back, and the camera is just completely washed us out. All right, let's jump back in. But yeah, I'm glad I got my PC about a year ago now. So hopefully I don't have to, knock on wood, make any changes in the short term, but definitely sucks for when you have to. Can I just keep doing that over and over again? We shoot at it? Yeah. I gotta say, so far, the PlayStation Remote Play, pretty solid. It probably depends on your Wi-Fi speeds and stuff. But, alright, somehow we are collecting all these. But it's been not too bad, I feel like. I don't know if I would test out any FromSoft games. That feels like that would be a little bit too hit or miss. Like something like a Bloodborne. This is great. I asked a PC YouTuber about it. He said, change my GPU for now. I got 3060. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like. I mean, I guess it depends what your goals are and what games you're buying, but I would think that a lot of games. Honestly, there's been times where I've played like what was it, Arkham City, where I had to like download stuff to make it playable because I think the game was so old. So a lot of games you could still definitely rock with even older GPUs than that. We're getting the plan for this game. Yeah, there's probably a ton of stuff. Playing on like the hardest difficulty would probably be a tough one. I definitely did not get all the trophies. I was like, let me play through the story. In fairness, when I first played it, I was like, I never played any of them. So I was just kind of like, let me experience all of them. So I beat this one that just jumped straight into 2. You're about to die. That's pretty. I don't know how hard the plat is in this. I haven't ever like bothered to look for it, but I'm assuming it's probably pretty tough. There's probably a lot you got to do. I don't need to based on hard. It's the only part to change if I was going to. Yeah, I mean, there's probably certain parts that require more frequent updates. Grenades? How do we throw those? Maybe I have to like pull one out. No. Okay. Come on. She dead? No. That's a bad time to reload. Oh, see, he's got a grenade, and he dropped it. Yeah, I had debated like swapping my power supply at some point, but I think the big parts like the GPU, CPU, I should be good for a while. Maybe at some point we'll need to dabble in RAM. Bird, you trying to give me away? All right, how do we? Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing over the shoulder that way. Can I like stealth take you out? feel like that'd be smarter, but I don't know how to crouch. So instead, we'll just walk up to you. Oh, there we go. Okay, we have explosive barrels conveniently here for me. Worse? Oh, hi.
Wanna play rough? We'll play rough. Oh, crap.
I think for my platinum I'm doing right now. For Ragnarok, that's gonna be tough. I didn't play enough for Ragnarok to know what's on the list, but I know like for 2018, the Valkyries are on there, and those enemies were pretty tough to beat. I think I only did a few of the Valkyries. I don't think I did most of them. I probably only did like 3. Nope. They got the high ground. Okay. They grenade themselves. Also, that was a choice. Yeah, it's always hard when you jump back into a game after not playing for a while. Bloodborne's kind of one of those where sprint is circle, which I'm not totally used to using a sprint, but
okay.
We got a lot of people here. Is that? I thought there was like something attacking them, but no. About to run out of ammo too. Let's how do we get? Oh, that's a grenade. Okay, now we know. Okay, they threw a grenade at me.
Boy.
That's not the greatest grenade. Someone's got a shotgun over there. Yeah, this guy. Let's pop you. Nice. Come on. Bro, you were not hidden. You were not hidden behind that. This one up here. I think this was the last one. It's behind this rock, right? Oh, this head's just sticking out, actually. Alright. Hopefully they're all dead. Can we get the dude's shotgun? Yeah, there we go. How many guns? Oh, I can only... Okay, I guess that's kind of realistic. Carrying too many weapons, probably not possible, but it'd be nice to take the shotgun and the AK. I got a B550 motherboard, Ryzen 5700X processor, 64 gigs of RAM. It seems, I guess, as I said, it really just depends on what you're trying to do, but I kind of feel like, for the most part, stuff that's like even 15 years old is probably still serviceable. Where are we going next? Do we have to go up there, maybe? Oh, thank you. Do need an enemy. Yeah, I said it kind of just really just depends what you want to do. But yeah, if it starts to be like bothersome, then that's when it's like, all right, maybe upgrade. I have at times where trying to do too many things, like running OBS and DaVinci and a bunch of browsers, kind of slow stuff down. So definitely can happen. Can we get over there? Yeah. All right, we pick up anything, unfortunately. Oh, hi, guys. Is this open? Okay, I guess it's open now. Gonna blow it up, right? Nope, I have to kick it still. Okay. Oh, let's hit. Let's fire back. Here you go. Dude just like laid down a grenade. I don't know if that was a move. All right, you can throw a grenade. Go. All right. There are a ton of enemies here. Yikes. Oh shoot, we gotta get down. Drake, get down. No, you. Okay, that was bad. Want to bring out the shotgun there. Gotta make a new one when I get my. Ah. Fair. It is tax season. I'm ready for the tax commercials to be over with. That and the political ad commercials. I'm like, all right, I'm ready for normal marketing at this point. Okay. Suddenly a bunch of people like rolled up on me last time. Yeah. Let's go back here again. Oh. There you go. Oh, I didn't realize you could blow up the cover. I didn't realize too. I was looking at gameplay of Dying Light earlier since I was considering picking it up, and I don't think I realized how like gruesome some of the kills are in that. Like you can. Oh, okay. You can take people out pretty aggressively. All right, can we just fight you? Oh, this guy's good. Oh, we can jump punch him though. Let's take out the shotty. It's kind of not super far range, I'm assuming, but okay, let's not miss though. What's up, Chris? This is the first Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. We just took a shotgun to the chest. Two shotguns. I mean, that second one wasn't as great of a shot, but okay. Bro, you were too strong. Is there one guy right there? No. Here you go. Did I not kill anybody with that grenade? Oh, there you are. Come on. I'm pretty sure you're still there, aren't you? Yeah. I guess we'll go with the AK. It seems like more people have them. More ammo. It's criminal to have a NVMe drive this day and age. Oh, maybe. All right, let's get up here. Oh. Treasure. That's where I came from. So, can we make, no, cannot make that jump. Or if I can, he just didn't. don't want that. I want the ammo. Where's the ammo? There we go. Can I make this? Yeah. Nice. CDM, are you asking like for a song recommendation? I can happily give like band recommendations if that's what you're asking. Also, Lone Wolf in the chat is a well-versed music fan, so yeah. I mean, what kind of music do you like, genre-wise? That probably would dictate my recommendation. And Chris, I'm playing it on a PS5, but it's a PS4 game.
He's over there.
Oh, crap. There's a ton of enemies here. Grenade? Yeah, right in the face. Somehow I missed that.
Okay.
My choice. Yeah, there's a... What kind of vibes are you going for? Are we going for like a... happy music, sad music? I guess whatever you want, I guess. Yeah. What are we looking for as far as trying to get amped up, or maybe the answer is whatever we want again?
Oh, how's that feel?
Oh, yeah. There's one from Cope. I don't think I know that song, but I'm happy to just give one if you just want like a generic answer without much context beyond that. Do we pick up a second? No, it's the pistol ammo we have.
Cherry.
Nice. Energy burst. I mean, energy burst. I kind of lean towards like some Electric Callboy, if I'm being honest. Like Pump It by Electric Callboy. Maybe an answer I would give there. When I think of like energy burst, I think of them frequently. Bring Me the Horizon. I just died because I was not paying attention, I'm pretty sure. Yep. I don't... Oh, featuring Bring Me the Horizon. Slaved with the Rhythm. I don't know if I know that song. I'm a big fan of Bring Me the Horizon, but I don't know if I know that one. I Run David Guetta remix. I haven't listened to David Guetta in a long time. Just dropped? Okay. I'll have to check it out then. It's not often I feel like Bring Me the Horizon is the featured. It's normally them having someone featured on their stuff. What's your favorite Bring Me the Horizon album? Lone Wolf. I feel like I have two answers. Probably. I can't make this jump, no way, right? Yeah, that was dumb. I was unsure on Nathan Drake's ability. I don't know if that would have killed me, gotta be honest. They're dancey. Oh, it sounds like Energy Burst then. Can we make this jump up? Like, this feels like the same... no, actually, that was a pretty far jump. Let's try this. There we go. There's a Hell and Post-Human. I'm assuming that was your answer for CDs, which How do we die there? I went to jump. Which I'm kind of bad with albums. I don't know why I even asked the question, but I don't know if I know. I did it again. I don't know if I know which ones those are in their lineage. Are those later ones or earlier ones? I guess maybe the better question is which Bring Me the Horizon song style do you prefer? They're newer, they're older, or in the middle? I think my answer is probably That's the Spirit. But Sempiternal is when I got like really into them. Like their older stuff I didn't love as much, but Sempiternal I feel like was a nice blend of like heavy and a little bit more catchy. They kind of eventually leaned a lot more into the catchy. But I really, okay, that was not a good jump apparently. I really dug Sempiternal. It was before, and that one was the newest one. Okay. I think I only really know, I think I know albums better from their artwork. Like, the one before Sempiternal is the one with the girl holding the flowers, I think. And, oh yeah, I don't know the most about producing, but I know Jordan Fish is like a well-documented music industry person. Were you jumping now? Yeah. Oh, nope. Somehow we overshot that. Is Ano one of their album titles? That's probably third for me, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Alright, how far do we wait for this to go down? I kind of thought we jumped at the right time last time. Yeah, because we can't go all the way down there. But I didn't, as I was pointing out, I didn't really love Bring Me the Horizon's like OG screaming stuff, but I did like them on Sempiternal. It's kind of wild listening to how they started and what they hear, like sound like now. Obviously bands evolve, but I thought maybe one of their recent songs, Ollie, actually had some pretty visceral screams of. Can I make this jump? Yeah. Oh, we got people shooting at me while I'm climbing. The disrespect. Guys, I'm trying to use this as my NFL draft tape, so you could make me look good. Is that an explosive? Yeah, let's just hit that. There's a hell of a one with the mask. Oh, I'm gonna die. That's kind of a cool mechanic, having the car there. This franchise is really good at having like action set piece stuff. Kind of like a movie would. There's hell's one with the mask figure that's split in half. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like the golden mask, I think it is. I think the one I'm thinking of with the girl is like For Something's Sake. Maybe the, okay, let's heal up. Okay. As you do when you're getting shot at, just hang out for a bit, and then come back. This part's really hard when I played it. I had bad experiences. Hopefully we don't have too much trouble. I am playing on normal, so it's probably could be a lot tougher. I do think on like the hardest difficulty, I would be getting smoked right now. Let's get some grenades. Hell has it never ends. Alligator blood blessed with a curse. I don't think I know those ones super well. I think blessed with a curse I know a little bit, but as I mentioned, I didn't love their sounds as much earlier on. It's kind of the same way with The Devil Wears Prada. Not the movie, but the band. I didn't love their sound a little bit earlier on, too. I probably like them a little bit more now. Like, I actually saw them years ago, before I really was into them, when they were on tour with Parkway Drive and August Burns Red. What am I doing here? This way? Nope. Nope. Oh, here. That doesn't feel like something I should be able to climb. Yeah, I mean, the Lost Legacy Uncharted was kind of just a spin-off. I didn't fully get through it, but I do prefer Drake's probably stuff. I don't think they would ever, I mean, maybe they would remake this, but as I mentioned, I think of the franchise, of the 4 of Drake's stuff, it's my least favorite. And I think that's a pretty common belief. So I don't think that they would, I mean, Naughty Dog does like to remake stuff, but I feel like the Nathan Drake Collection kind of already did that. Oh, you're hitting me with a grenade too? Like, I assume that maybe people swap out 2 and 4 as being their favorite, but I kind of assume 2 is like the early on favorite. I'll hit you with this grenade, take out like 3 of you hopefully, except this guy's running towards me like a madman. Oh, there's someone behind me. Wait, what? How'd you get there? Favorite Devil Wears Prada is Color Decay. Zombie 2 EP. I don't know what my answer for my favorite would be. Also, like, blanking on all, like, I feel like sometimes when I stream, when it comes to movie titles, or especially during like guess the movie or guess the game, I immediately forget like what is a movie or what is a song. Like, I could sing a lot of the lyrics or like say the lyrics. I'm like, wait, what's the name of that song? That dude just, I mean, I maybe missed a bunch of those, but I agree either way. I mean, I think Naughty Dog has pretty much established like Drake's story is completed. 4 was, I mean, I probably don't want them to do more. It's kind of like Toy Story. Toy Story 3. I haven't watched 4, and we'll see if I watch 5. But I feel like 3 was a good wrap up. Like, don't push it too much. Which I will say, I think Naughty Dog does a good job at like not just making a game for the sake of making a game. Like, we'll see if they ever give us Last of Us 3, but I think Neil Druckmann's only gonna do so if he has a story to tell. He doesn't just say, hey, we need another one, let's print out another one. So I will give him credit for that. It feels like, I mean, Intergalactic whatever is what they're focusing on right now. So don't mind the older Devil albums. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's some bands I like their heavier stuff, but weirdly, Bring Me the Horizon and Devil Wears Prada, I'm like, you know what? I don't mind the more clean vocals and softer stuff that they kind of gravitated towards. Hated the newest Devil album. Yeah, I haven't listened to a whole lot of their newest stuff. Like, the last thing I remember really listening to by them was it called For You? It was like that song for the they lost that member of their team. It was kind of a basic song, but it was heartfelt. Like maybe 4 songs on it. Well, it's not bad. I mean, it's not, obviously, it's probably under half the album, but 3 shotgun. Swap. It's a little bit dirty, but I'm gonna hit you as you're climbing down. That dude took a ton of AK shots too. All right, now we switch. I'm not above shooting you on your way down. This is like a... For anyone who's watched Dragon Ball Super, they kind of joke about giving your opponent time to power up. I feel like that was kind of that. It's like, all right, I'll let you climb down, then we'll fight. Okay, where are we going? Seemingly that way. Dudes never end. So they got crazy good range. Something blew up.
Into this crap.
I feel like I always tell myself too, I want to do more music related stuff on the channel too, but some of that takes a while to like pull songs, and also you do deal with the copyright concerns. Like when I did my I think I was kind of saved by having a lot of other noise and also like a heavy blue filter. But my One Piece trailer reaction, as soon as I was like watching the trailer and then Come Sail Away came on, I was like, oh geez, this is not only trailer for movie studios, but the music studios are also going to be pissed. Let's take the AK actually. Yeah, swap out. But I do always enjoy watching people's reaction videos for songs. Like I watched so many reaction videos for the new Motionless in White song, just because I was like digging it so much, and it's kind of fun seeing people's reactions. I will say, in fairness to like maybe some music studios, it's hard not to like want to put a copyright if the person's reaction is just like doing this for 4 minutes straight. But I feel like if you actually like pause and like give some... This feels like a trap. How do we not get caught by this? Just go around it, I guess? Yeah.
Hang on, Elena.
Then I feel like it should be maybe permitted. I mean, you're kind of giving them publicity, but I get it. Hey Drake, let's jump. Let's not just walk off. let's jump when I push X. Maybe we have to wall climb there, but okay, we didn't get to see it the first time. That was maybe worth repeating. Okay, we're trying to go up there. Yeah, here maybe we crawl. Let's try that. Yeah, I'm not listening to it as much the last couple of days, but when that Motionless in White song came out, I was like playing it constantly. I feel like I generally like their songs, but I feel like they definitely, it's fun having like references. Like I'm pretty sure 570 got referenced a lot there. Okay, let's just take you out. Don't mind. Are you just looking at me? Oh, I just woke everyone up though. That was a mistake. Homie's got like a rocket launcher, RPG of some kind. Oh, okay. It was our turn. Watch Bogdan, Middleburg, True Fortune, Steel's reactions. I think I watched from that Metal Burb stuff. There's a few reaction channels I'll like visit often, and then there's some that I just, if it's a song I want to listen to, I'll see what they have to say about it. But I think a channel that's like grown a ton since I started listening to them was Riker Road. They kind of like insanely grew. I think I started listening to them around like 30K subs, and now they have like 400 or something. Okay, we have no more cover. I think the first thing I maybe watched them react to was Dayseeker. Which, great band. That's kind of a definition of, you asked earlier what mood are they in as far as music recommendations. I feel like Dayseeker or like Beartooth, they're very reliant on that answer, because it's like, do you want to be a little sad? Because this is going to be a little sad.
Here we go.
Oh, nice. That's cool. That's cool. Doesn't think personally, so Chris is a good guy. Yeah, I think a lot of... Oh, we did it again. That was literally how I just died last time. I feel like Motionless in White, pretty solid. I mean, you get to kind of like the visualness is like you immediately think Marilyn Manson kind of thing, but I feel like they're a pretty solid modern band. All right, you're about to get mad and hit me with the RPG. I need to reload. I can't tell if I'm somebody right here. All right, let's not walk through that again. Let's not make that mistake for a third time.
Okay.
Oh, hi. Honestly, you guys got that. Catch up for me. I didn't realize the game throws up like stats throughout the entire game. I guess I could turn that off, but not a huge deal. The true strong Breaking Benjamin vibe. I could see that. Maybe a little heavier than Breaking Benjamin, but I could see some influence for sure. I assume Chris probably listened to a lot of that growing up. I remember when we lost Chester, he did some homage stuff to Linkin Park, so. Guys, too many people? Just hit it with a grenade. There we go. Huge. Hey, we got a trophy. Okay. Still alive. He set up the trap, but he didn't get hit by the trap. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we got someone with it. Wait, how are you still alive? Nope. Okay, where are you at? There you are. And the chorus specifically, I've noticed in tracks. I could see some of that. Breaking Benjamin is a top tier band for sure. Even their like layers, like more recent stuff, I don't think I've listened to much other than like Awaken, but talked about that song in a video last year and really dug it. I feel like Breaking Benjamin is like classic for like having a heavy breakdown towards the end. That's the part of Afraid of the Dark by Motionless that I really dig, is like that. I think it's like 2:45 into the song through like 3:45 when he just goes like heavy. And then immediately afterwards he has like an angelic singing voice. I'm like, dang, that's the dichotomy there is incredible. Yeah, that'd be cool if they bring out another album. Even like Breaking Benjamin's softer songs, I feel like this is a death trap everywhere. I do typically enjoy. We good to walk this way? I guess we can walk around you. This is probably where the parachute was. Favorite part was the riffs. Yeah, their guitar play is awesome. He also seems like a good dude. I don't know him at all, but every time I see him, it seems like he's a solid guy. Which, unfortunately, I feel like with today's society, I mean, maybe fortunately, but you find out more about artists, and then you have to be like, oh, I can't listen to Lost Prophets anymore because of what I know about the lead singer, who I guess is no longer with us. So kind of surprised that band didn't like pick up a new singer. Maybe they felt it was too unsalvageable.
Ahead, don't look down.
The bird flying towards the screen was wild. Or I guess you could be like Tim Lambesis and just be a one-man band at this point.
Thank God.
The synths before the breakdown. Silent Planet vibes. I don't listen to a ton of... I have a friend who's like really into Silent Planet. I don't listen to a ton of their stuff, but they have some decent songs for sure. I remember watching a video from their lead talk about some stuff, and it was... They seem like a pretty chill band too. How do we get out of here? I feel like Jack Sparrow trapped in prison here. Yeah, I mainly the other day I was like, I just had Pandora on, and I think I was on like maybe Seosin's channel, and okay, there we go. And Rooftops by Lost Prophets came on, and I was like, oh, I still have them on my iTunes, but I haven't listened to them really
Wasn't I just out here?
at all since then. That and like Rooftops and Last Train Home were such good songs. Last Train Home was actually on the NFL Street soundtrack, so major throwback there. Screw Tim. Yeah, he's had quite the journey of decisions, which is kind of a bummer because As It Lay Dying was like a band I really enjoyed, and I kind of feel like it's not the same as like Lost Prophets, but it's kind of where I listen to them now. I'm like, oh, it's a little bit tainted. I'm trying to go left. Do we go up? I guess we go up. Now we go left.
I have to bust through that window.
Should I drop down here? I'm a little reluctant to... Oh, here we go.
Alright, it'll hold it.
Antimatter slaps. Self-sound playing with bent animate. I mean, that probably sounds like a pretty cool show. I don't know... Is that Alt? And 156 Silence? I don't know either of them. Yeah, Last Train Home was sick. That and Rooftops, I'm always so bummed. I'm like, dang, I really like those songs, but I just can't listen to them anymore. Talking about the lead singer for Lost Prophets, he did a lot. The most egregious of which is he oh, look out. Most egregious of which I didn't read enough of that he like actually followed through with it. But he wanted to do things inappropriately with a baby. Like let's say he wanted to get intimate with the baby, which is just the most like heinous thing you can imagine. Yeah. I don't remember exactly. It was like a 1-year-old or something. Like it was just the dude had some major problems. That was only like one of many things. I remember watching Moist Criticals talked about them before. I think he mentioned the mom was like good with it. Like it's so like messed up.
He's over here.
Oh, okay, we keep in. caught from behind here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he passed away in jail actually this last year, so it's thanks. He likely is doing so at this point. $30 headshots. If I didn't get a headshot that close, that would have been embarrassing. Alright, do we have an SMG instead of our pistol now? I think that's the swap we made. Yeah, I think somebody took him out in prison. I mean, there's levels to crimes, and I think even people in prison, like, understand that. Alright, I think they're up there. So let's go, like, right here.
Here we go.
Yeah. Someone else up there? Yep. What's up, Perez? Yeah, it's there's some weird people out there. Weird's not even probably strong enough there. There's some really messed up people out there. I think him being famous didn't help too. I feel like that probably empowered a lot of it. And I think that's probably what led to the other person involved being okay with a lot of it, because it's like, oh, famous singer? Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's like the staple example of when you find out too much about people that you liked their art, I guess. Which I think a lot of times, like, some stuff, it's like, oh, we disagree on XYZ, but then there's like clear lines where it's like, okay, that's one that's never gonna be cool. So I not listen to them really at this point in time. I don't know if the other band members ever did like go on to do other stuff. I've never really followed up with that, but what is happening? That was the worst grenade throw of all time. All right, let's try again. Round 2. I can tell you what I have. I don't know if I can. My webcam is mounted on my monitor, so I probably don't want to mess with it.
Great.
But actually, so this PC I have is a pre-built. I 2 years ago wanted to get a PC and then built one twice, and then changed my mind and instead went for a PS5. But then last year I was like, you know what? Doing the channel stuff, computer would be helpful. And I learned about building one the year prior, so I was like, it's a decent deal on grabbing a pre-built. If I have to swap out the parts, at least, oh yikes, now I know how to. Which, as I mentioned, the power supply is really the only, we ran right and I died. It's the only part that I heard questionable things from the manufacturer if they were like high quality. So I debated if I should buy a different one, but I've actually just kept the one that came with it, and it's worked out. As I said, knock on wood, but I've not had any problems that I'm aware of, at least. That's true, Kobe. I'm better off taking a picture there. But yeah, I don't mind sharing like what's in my rig as far as details. I believe this is a 5800 as far as the GPU, and the CPU is, it's been a while since I looked up computer part stuff. What is the exact model? I want to say. I want to say wrong. I'm pretty sure, like, oh, you got a machine gun. I have to double check. I don't want to speak out of pocket, but I think, like, that's not on there. It was the, I want to say like 9700 X3D, but I don't think that may be right. I'd have to probably look up the parts to be for sure. I think I have like 2 terabytes in it. And maybe 64 gig RAM. It's been a while though. It's a cyber power as far as the case and the build of it. And actually my my mouse and keyboard came with it too, so those have, knock on wood, surprisingly lasted pretty effectively. Hearing okay. Let me turn that down. Thank you for letting me know. Let's do it to like there. Maybe. I can tweak it further, but thank you for pointing that out. It is probably, we've had a lot of gun sequences and less cutscenes, so that probably is definitely heavy on that. I'm also probably farther away from this. Hearing that the new upgrade system PS6 are going to come out in 2029. I think it's going to be sooner than that. Honestly, if you told me PS6 was coming out late next year, I wouldn't be shocked, because realistically, the life cycle of consoles, I feel like they are frequently like 7 years, and it seems surprising because of the pandemic kind of led to a shortage of PS5s, but the PS5 has been out for coming up on 6 years, so which maybe they would extend the life of it because of the fact that we had the PS4 stick around for so long. All right, we made it.
No sign of her. It's either very good.
Gonna get a high Y70 case. I don't know if I know those for sure. I know when I did the pre-built, what was there? There was 2 companies I was between, and I, as I mentioned, grabbed one and put it together originally. If you said the name, I would recognize it, but I've been a little bit, I haven't paid attention too much to PC parts lately. I think it was like the 4000D was the model. I can't remember the company, but that probably answers what it was originally. But there was a few that I was kind of between. I'm actually kind of glad. So the one I have now does have lights, like RGB light stuff. But the original pre-built that I put together, I was like, I don't want lights. Just give me a black case. I don't really need to have any kind of like fancy stuff. That didn't matter to me. But having like the lights now, I'm like, it's kind of nice. Not that I need like a ton of flashy stuff, but it's nice that I can turn the lights off in the room and still be able to see. Where are we going? Over here? So like kind of the background lighting it from the computer and the mouse and keyboard is, I think my monitor even has a blue backlight to it. Where are we going? We came up here, we looked at the parachute up there, and we saw that it was vacant. Right? Or do we have to go up to it? Maybe we have to actually go up here. Oh. Okay. Expect to come out in 2027 or 20. Yeah, there's probably a ton of speculated dates. I would say the earliest would be late, like holiday season of 27, but I think that's also a possible date. 570 has a fish tank design. Okay. Yeah, as I mentioned, I think originally I was like, give me a basic, really functional case that is upgradable for other parts if needed. But then after having RGB stuff, I'm like, I would probably pay for it again. It is kind of nice. Oh, we have to shoot this. Who are we all shooting at? Me? Okay, this guy's got a turret. Can I just grenade you? I don't have any grenades. Okay. They have grenades. Can I throw it back? I don't. Maybe that is a mechanic that you can throw it back. I don't know. Who's that guy shooting at? We'll definitely blow that up, actually. Okay. I could probably find even to my order that would say, maybe after the next break, I will tell you what I have on my PC. We dropping down? We're dropping down, I think. Oh. Ah. Do we take your car now? That would be great. Nope. Where are we going? I don't know why I'm going down here, but I'm assuming maybe we were supposed to. Further down the rabbit hole. Is Morpheus down here? Oh, I don't love that. That's not great. That's not great. You were hiding along the wrong thing. One downtime doesn't come with case fans. Gotta do it manually. When I built one originally, I just used air cooling. There was like a super cheap one that had reliable feedback. I assume you use PC part picker. That's when I built one previously. That's like heavily what I relied upon when deciding what to grab. But I grabbed like the cheapest one that had like insanely good reviews still. I think it was like somewhere from China, so it wasn't probably the highest quality, but it seemed like it got the job done. But I think this one is more of a like AIO. I've never changed any of the cooling out of it though, so I don't. Probably should look into that. Where do we go from here? Up here maybe? Yeah, this feels like it. Don't mind me. I think keep the Magnum. Did also watch YouTubers how to build a case. Yeah, I think when I built mine, I like definitely watched tutorials and stuff. Actually, one of the it's long ago at this point, but one of the earlier videos I did on my channel is when I was putting pieces together for a PC, and I was gonna do like a vlog almost of me like building it. But then I built it independently, and then didn't stick with it. So I was like, nah. What are we doing here? What's directionally, where are we going? I don't feel like this actually was the way to go up there. But why would that exist otherwise? Hint. Shoot the bear. Okay, thank you. Is there a barrel there? Let's see. Oh, there. Okay. Thank you, hint. You were much better than Sully.
Place could use a good plumber.
It's a long chapter we have here.
Son of a bitch, where did they all come
from? What was that? What was that flip? I didn't realize I even had the Magnum out, but dude just did like a somersault. Should be in the Olympics. As for GPUs. Getting smoked. Hide? Oh, don't hide there. Maybe we'll quickly take a step away here and take a break. I'll pull up my computer stuff if you're interested. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Let me see. Pulled up my order. Okay, it was a so my CPU is a 9800 X3D, and then yeah, it's a 5080 DDR5, 2 terabytes. I'm pretty sure the motherboard, the power supply, maybe even the RAM are like a little bit lower quality products, but for the most part, I was buying it for the GPU and CPU combo. Best bet price wise, probably a 9070 XT for 600. Yeah, price points I don't think I know anymore at this point because there's been such change over time. Okay. Just get 32 gig of RAM for DDR5. Seems like a good choice. I do feel like some of the inflation of stuff I don't fully expect to be a whole lot better in time. We need ammo pretty badly here. Yeah, you're getting me kind of on the side over here. Yikes. Still don't have any grenades. Oh, hi. Dang. A lot of people in this segment. Do you need a power supply? Got an 850. I think... Ooh, actually, I can check. I was going to say I would think that mine is 1,000, but I'm not positive. I know I went for 1,000. It may actually be 850. I went for 1,000 when I did do the pre-build, or did do the build it myself, but the pre-build here may be... Let's see. I know it's like a really bad company, so I would not recommend the manufacturer for my power supply. Yeah, it's 1,000. Okay. I saw a bunch of people be like, "Hey, you should quickly swap out your power supply," which I understand. You don't want to have something bad happen. You spent a lot of money on a GPU. Fit the power supply like nuked it. That would be kind of awful. But then the other side of me is like, "But it's new. It should work. They sell it as part of the PC. It should work." But if I ever swapped out a part in the near term, that probably would be the logical choice. This kind of sucks. We're hitting on all sides. We have no grenades. Okay, you guys. They got grenades though. This is not good. This is not good. Bomb weave. We'll just hit him with this. This weapon is pretty powerful. It's like a magnum here. I know you see me. I don't see you though. Oh, hi. I was hoping I was going to go through him and hit the other guy. We are out of ammo. So, okay, let's... Nope. Other side. Wait, is there one to my left too? Sure, hope not. Alright, heal up, heal up. What was that dramatic dive? Alright. Press the way up. Yeah. It feels like... I don't know, I mean, it's the reason, like, when the GPUs were going crazy, like, NVIDIA's, like, stock price was, like, through the roof. We are getting smoked in this section. Because, I mean, they could pretty much charge whatever they want and people are going to buy it, because if they need a computer, they need to pay for it. I don't love the room having, like, no permanent coverage anywhere. Alright, drop that. We are out. We are missing shots. Okay. Come on. Alright, we need to swap our gun for sure. What do you guys got? Take that. We'll try to take that. Oh, hi. I guess I could shoot without stepping out, but I have less aim. Oh, shouldn't do that there, though. RAM 500 to 400. No, 59 is like 2,000. Yeah, I mean, that's why ultimately I went with a pre-built was I looked at, oh, hi. I looked at the prices of buying the GPU on its own, and I was like, the deal I found, it was pretty comparable if you bought a pre-built versus like buying the parts individually. So I was like, okay, let's just make it easier on ourselves a little bit. Only downside is if you did have to swap out stuff right away, but thankfully we haven't had to yet. But yeah, I mean, these all the manufacturers, as I said, they can probably charge whatever they want and people are gonna pay for, which it does feel like we need some kind of, I don't want to say necessarily regulation, but makes it tough to want to upgrade when prices are so crazy. All right, we finally cleared the room. Now where do we go? Over there, maybe? Drake, I need you to just say something that tells me exactly where to go here. Otherwise, we're doing laps. Maybe up there. Can we climb this? No. Certainly cannot. But, oh, there we go. Might buy a custom from Meta PCs or PC Paradox. Offer payment plans. Yeah, that, I mean, a lot of people probably have to take some kind of plan. As long as, like, you're not getting, like, smoked on, like, an interest rate, that's the only thing I would be reluctant to. Like, if it's, like, interest-free payments or something. I generally feel like paying interest on anything other than like a car or a house, I begin to question, do I need this thing? Or where are we going? Where are we going? There? Okay. Are you opening this up for water? Probably. Yeah. Now we can swim higher. PC Paradox offered 3,000 for the bill with the payment of 110 a month. Offered 4,000 with 140 payment. I mean, I would probably go with the cheaper option, as it says, as long as they're not trying to hit you with like interest on your payments. Can we not make it up there? We need to raise the water higher, maybe. Maybe we have to go higher. $200 for labor. Yeah, that's the hard part. Like, I know a lot of places will like build for you, but then you have to pay for it, which I get it, makes sense. But I'm thinking of like if you bought something from like a micro center, it's kind of the same thing. Can't get up there yet, so we have to open up this one, I assume. Ah, here we go. This is now higher. Yeah. Now we open this side. Still being built. Yeah, they're a awesome like PC place to shop for stuff. Originally, when I did do my pre-built stuff, I bought a lot of stuff from them. Is this still not high enough? Huh? This way, maybe? Is there another one over here? Or is that where we... Maybe that's where we came from, actually. Ooh, chapter 6. It's kind of a subtle transition. I don't feel like we finished a chapter, but... Alright, there's definitely people out here.
Wait a minute.
It's not where I parked my car.
About that tower. Oh, son of a bitch!
I really need to find more grenades. Is that it? Until I walk out, then more show up. That's normally how this goes. There we go. Ah, wait. Let's keep the AK. I'll take the grenades, though. I do think I can throw them back. I'll have to... Maybe we may die trying it, but I feel like I can do so. Now where? Up? Probably up. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot of like physical computer stores. I mean, just gaming, anything really. These days, it's pretty much like, hey, you want to buy online? Like a Newegg or a Amazon or something. Best Buy even. I mean, Best Buy is one of the few that actually still has stores. But even a lot of their stuff, they don't like keep in the stores. It's like, oh, you want to buy it online, then you can pick it up in the store. What are we doing up here? Do I need to get over there somehow? Oh, this.
Aha. What's this?
No idea. Let's mess with it, though. Okay, is this going to stay open, or do I have to, like, sprint down there? This feels like more people are going to be here. Only benefit you get from buying custom. Ripped off. Order 59, got a box with dirt. Yeah, you definitely want to be buying from a reputable source. I know a lot of people probably buy used parts because if somebody upgrades, then they'll
What's that got to
sell
do
it for a
with the
decent
tower?
price. But you got to be careful probably with some people. People are stealing RAM from Costco pre-builts. I think I remember seeing that somebody, like on Reddit, mentioned they bought a pre-built from Costco, and then when they like got it, there was some of the guts weren't in there. I think Costco's a popular choice though too for good deals. I think they sell out like super fast though. Why am I looking at this? We have keys. Is that all? Is that the point of this? I don't know why. What do we learn from that? How did I? Okay, I can make the jump on that side, but not the other side. Got it. I don't know what's unique about the one side that lets me get up there. Can I climb up? Yeah. This is like very, a bit of Resident Evil like camera situation where it's like a fixed camera when you're doing the climbing. And makes it always a little bit challenging to know directionally which way you should be pointing. Wait, go up. Can we not go up? Is this all for like an item? I feel like this... Oh, maybe not. Took the GPU from builds out here. Yeah, that sucks. I think a lot of times people will... When I've seen on Reddit the deals from Costco, a lot of times too, if they are sold out, a lot of times people wait for like the floor model because they offer it at a discounted price. So a lot of people like hold out to buy a cheaper option. I think you can like negotiate a little bit with them too, I've heard. What just broke? Did we get the key? Or what? I don't know what we just did. What was the point of that? Was there a point? Is there a point to any of this? Why did we do that? I don't think I know. What was the point of that? You're going lone wolf. I think it's also, I mean, it's late on a weekday. I think a lot of people probably are maybe sleeping or just busy too. What was the point of this? I don't think I have an answer. Also, what's the point of climbing on that? I don't know. Over here, we keep looking at this. Huh. Yeah, we got the same time zone. Which I've not been doing too many recent late night streams, but this is probably as close as it's gotten lately. What are we... I kind of feel like sometimes the game gives me a hint way too soon, and this time it's like holding out on me a little bit. Alright, when I look this way, it shows me this. Why? I don't know what we learned from this at all. Like, there's not really a puzzle thing I think I see here. I just see a key and a building. Yeah, I think we're probably not too far. Hint? Okay. You have not figured out what to do for long enough? Up there, huh? How? What? Why would... Okay. I'm not sure if we get up there from in here or if we need to go out there then get up there, because I mean, you can maybe take some of those windowsills, but I don't know. Could I jump the other way there? I don't think I can land on that. That feels like a not landable option. I don't know how we get up to that thing then. Austin, yeah. You mentioned the micro center. Been to Austin a few times. It's a cool city. Okay, here. I don't think I can jump left on that thing. I think that's too high, but maybe. So if I jump straight, I don't know how I get over there to the left. We'll try it. Okay, that was a fail. Terrible weather. You think so? I mean, probably warm weather. Maybe a bit humid. Maybe some storms here and there. It also maybe depends on time of year. Like if you're saying like summer, yeah, it's probably like hot as hell. But fall? I guess fall is probably not that pretty compared to like the Northeast or something. Or even like the Midwest. Winter is probably good. This time of year, maybe? Relative to other places. Okay, maybe... Oh. We could climb that this whole time. That was easier than we thought. That was... Drake, that was a horrible jump. I was ashamed of that jump. Is this what we knocked down? Maybe this is... Came down with that thing we unlocked. It's way too hot here. Winter's like 2 weeks max. It's already 80 here. Yeah. And then you get to like in tornado season a little bit. Not super fun during the spring. Although Austin, maybe it's like south enough that doesn't deal with that as much as like Tornado Alley, or was it Dixie Alley? I think is now like the southeast area. Summertime said February, go till January. Yeah. But I mean, oh, we were supposed to jump there. You definitely avoid a lot of the negatives of winter, at least. Like you avoid a little bit of that seasonal depression that a lot of people in the north probably get. Drop down here? I don't want to like fall off and screw this up, but are we really supposed to jump across that? Yeah, okay, here we are. Nice. We are parkouring. Not quite in the same way as Dying Light, but similar.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Okay, we grabbed keys. Why did we want keys? Oh, I think it's for that door? Is that what that whole picture was supposed to be telling me? I feel like there's gonna be bad guys now. Somehow they're gonna have shown up. Can we drop? I think we can just drop here. All right, this door should now be able to be opened. I hope. I really hope. Yeah. I love winter, hate summer. Yeah, I mean, that's the other side. If it's like too hot to go outside, then you kind of also stay indoors. It's a bit of the inverse. I think I'm pretty much a fan of like all seasons. It's nice to get some balance, but too much winter I think would annoy me. But if it's only like for a little bit, I think I like the variety, unless we're in like San Diego where it's just like always 70 or something. Give me variety or give me incredible. This is definitely a fight scene. Yep.
Okay.
It's funny sometimes playing games you can like totally tell the setup of a room. You're like, yep, that's gonna be a. Oh boy. We throw it back? Well, let's try to throw it back. No, we cannot. We cannot. I wonder if they added that in like later games, because I kind of feel like you could do that. Or maybe I just pushed the wrong button. Who knows?
No, don't.
No, I can't throw it. There's not like a prompt at least.
Boy.
I have my own grenades though. I should not have popped out there. I think we had him with a grenade. This is also a thing they do in games. I feel like Resident Evil is also the classic example of that. It's like, we stocked you up on ammo and weaponry, aka you're gonna need it for this next fight. Just 80s. Yeah, it's also probably like humid 80s too. Like the dew points can dramatically change how weather feels. Also, like how sunny it is. Like I know for me, it's been today was like 60s, I think, but it felt colder when the sun was down. So that's temperature is only like one part of the equation. Like how humid is it? How sunny is it? You gotta go, my guy. I'm not gonna let you just jump down there. Yep, apparently I am. Was sweating work, that sucks. That's when it starts to be just like gross out. 61. Yeah, if it's I mean, granted, most people probably aren't outside at 11:30 at night, but all right, homie up top is just like hitting me with that machine gun turret, but I don't know if I can do much about that because it's not like I can hit him with a grenade. So maybe wait to throw a grenade till... Yeah, now maybe we... Well, now he's backing up too. I want to hit them when I get close, but... There we go. Right around there. Except you all just shift to the right. Hide. We only have our pistol now. Thank you. Can I hit this grenade? Yep, but we're gonna die doing it, apparently. That dude just ate that grenade. What? Is there any, like, explosives I can shoot? Yeah, there we go. That didn't really kill anybody, but it looked cool. Hit your head there. This guy up top is giving me fits. Can I actually hit him? I don't even know if I can because he's kind of got some protection. I think he has protection up there. Maybe he doesn't. There we go, we got him. Alright, there's still people down here though. Eat that. How did that not make it all the way over there? up, dude? Is he dead? Keep swapping my weapons, which is kind of the problem. I don't get enough of anything because they all have different, like a shotgun or an AK or the Uzi or a pistol. All right, we cleared them out. Oh, you're good. All good. Appreciate you, you chilling. As I said, I know it's late for probably a lot of people, so. All right, we probably have to get up somewhere. Oh, is this? No, it's not stairs. Thought that could have been stairs. Assume we have to open that door. There's also an explosive right there. I think we probably have to go up first. But where? Here, maybe? I don't think we can grab that. I don't think there's anything there we can grab. Also, what are we doing here? Is this a new dance, Drake? Kind of want to get rid of this. I don't want that to be a problem. How do we get up? That doesn't feel like I can jump to that. Here probably, actually. What is this? I think there's just gonna be like a collectible in here or something. Oh, no, this is way up, okay. We take that. Is there somebody here? Yep, there sure is. How did you know I was here? What are you shooting at? Alright, we'll swap now. I guess Indiana Jones, we mentioned it briefly, but it's also a comparison for this game for sure. Bro. We're on chapter 6. I don't remember how many chapters there are in this, but I believe we're on 6 right now. Yeah, they're just kind of running in here, so we might as well just fire at them.
New toy.
Sweet.
Oh, hi. Just going over there, guy. Yeah, we keep just swapping between guns and getting not much built up ammo because of it. Come on. Bro, why is there so many of you? Here you go. Take this. I'm not hiding nearly as enough as I need to be right here. I feel like we're like sticking out way too far. Okay, we'll just keep swapping back and forth. Love to see that. What's up, dude? You're looking the wrong way. Exploding barrel. Not really anything beneficial from doing that, but at least they can't hit it now. I don't know if I remember this much like consecutive combat scenes without much story developing. Where are we? I'm gonna run into like a full team of people. I can only like kind of see in here. Am I supposed to be in here? I feel like generally I'm supposed to go towards the people with the weapons. But this feels like a room that's here for a reason and not just... Oh, there.
These aren't Spanish. They're English. Whoa. Fletcher, we have gone to the Great Tower. I pray that you will meet us there. Francis Drake. Wow. So you made it. But what were you plotting?
What?
Come on!
Come on. Got him right in the dome. Right in the beak. Convenient that you opened the door for me here. We were just continually going to the next
That must be Drake's tower.
tall destination. We're getting shot right here. Dude's running serpentine on me a little bit. Alright, far away shotgun doesn't do anything, which is kind of realistic, but you would think that spray would hit him a little bit more than that. Right, both you guys have it? We might as well grab it then. Of course, you did not, though. I'll switch over to this. Matthew, how would you, I think you said you got the plat in this. How would you rank the games, in your opinion, of... I guess you can include Lost Legacy. I only really have feedback on 1 through 4, but it is part of the story. Actually, I don't think you can really even buy Uncharted 4 anymore. I think it only comes with the Lost Legacy in like a package deal. Do I need to go down there? Is that where I came from? There's exploding barrels though, so I don't know if it is. We're trying to go up, I guess, so how do we keep going that way? Yeah, here we go, actually. That was a fail. that was a pretty weak jump. Oh, I have to kill everyone again. I mean, I guess this part wasn't too bad, but...
Oh, how's that feel?
Is that it? Maybe it wasn't too many people. Hope you get Final Fantasy VII Part 3 tomorrow. So I don't have like the deep nostalgia for Final Fantasy that a lot of people do. I did play the remake, like Part 1, I guess, and thought it was pretty good. I played it to completion, but I'm not like the most diehard fan. Like I didn't play, is it Rebirth is the second one? I didn't play that. Honestly, my Final Fantasy like fanhood is embarrassingly tied to Kingdom Hearts. I like that franchise, so has a lot of Final Fantasy characters in it.
Where'd she go?
I don't know, but I doubt she did all this, Drake. I don't think that she... Is there somewhere for me to go forward, or do I need to go... It's not showing me this direction, so I'm a little... Here we go. Do I make that jump? Let's check here first. It's showing me this side, maybe for a reason. Did we just drop down here? Nope. Oh, please don't tell me we have to shoot those guys again. Close to Platinum Rebirth. Need like 7 achievements. Nice. That's not what I meant to do. Because they, are you a fan of how they did the remake? because isn't like the 3 of them, they're technically all just a part of the first iteration of Final Fantasy VII, but instead they decided to break it out and flesh it out more into 3 games. Are you glad they did that? Can I try dropping here again? Okay, that's not what I need to do. I think I'm going to try jumping the other side. Like here. Now let's try this. Or... yeah, I don't think I can make that jump. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Wait, I started from right here. I don't think I should be going this way, right? Because then I would just... this is literally back to where we were. So, with that in mind... oh, let's just drop down here. Yeah. Okay. Same idea, just take it a little bit slower. Okay. Don't drop down there. Hint, you've died too many times, and we feel bad. Okay, here. Now what? Oh, other side. Let's... can you turn? There you go. It is nice that games have like the little subtle, like they have the little white tips on where I'm supposed to be jumping. It fits in with the aesthetic, but it kind of tells you like a path a little bit. They broke the whole game in 3 parts. 1 and Rebirth covered both chapters due to how long the game format 3 will be the finale. Did you play the OG also? I guess if so, are the remakes better? They're obviously more modern, but... what are people's favorite? I feel like their favorites that I know of is like 7, obviously, then the 3 or 6, depending on the release location. It seems like what most commonly get brought up. Then you have like a Chrono Trigger, which is kind of Final Fantasy, but it's not. Same kind of game.
Well, now, that looks familiar. Huh. The ship's never left. Elena.
Hey, there she is.
Oh, crap.
Is it not supposed to do that? Is there like an exploding barrel I should have seen? No, actually, it seems like I'm supposed to do that.
I know I'm not a big-time treasure hunter like you, but I doubt you're gonna find El Dorado in there.
Let's see how many chapters there are in this. I'll probably wrap it up soon.
You, as a matter of fact.
Oh, that's
Let's
so
see.
sweet. Traditional sandstone, brick, and stucco, limestone mortar, huh?
How'd you get to know so much about this?
My show, Episode 4, Architects of a New World. Yep, it'll just take a tug to pull these bars out.
What? No, wait, are you sure?
Chapters in Drake's Fortune.
Crap.
22 chapters.
Hey,
Pretty long, man.
Drake.
Eddie Raja.
Did that too.
I
Way longer to
guessed.
finish because of all the text box.
Fascinating
For this long.
document, huh? Seems like this Sir Francis was in my line of work.
Don't flatter yourself, Eddie.
Always ready to be enemies, eh? Tell you what, lead me to the gold, and I just might let you live.
It's definitely harder to like find a cutoff
Is
point
that
when
it?
you play
Is that
single
my
player
deal?
games.
Die now, or help you, and die later. Oh, it's a tough call, but you know what? I'll take die now.
Listen to me, maggot. I was promised treasure on this goddamn rock. And now, my men are dying. They can't even go outside to take a piss without an armed guard. And I have nothing to show for it!
He's throwing a temper tantrum. About to break me out here. This feels like this wall is about to come crashing down.
You help me find the treasure, and the last man alive gets the gold. And the girl, of course.
The girl? Oh, Eddie, the girl's long gone. She's probably off the island by now. Going for help.
Didn't they just see them? I guess maybe he didn't.
Gujing, you were never very good at poker. I will find her. Trust me. How much trouble could one girl be?
That was fitting timing.
Well, come on.
Thank you.
Hey! Damn it!
Okay.
Nice work.
Thanks.
Hey! Book up it too!
Hang on.
These games definitely fall in the category of like don't take too seriously. Like you have a lot of plot armor and stuff like that. Oh. All right, maybe after this this driving segment, which may be the end of chapter 7, we'll wrap up. I do like when games do this kind of stuff where it's like this isn't the whole game, but this is a fun little intermission to switch up the pacing of combat. To break based on how many chapters it has. Try to do it 3 times. Yeah, that's true. If you find like a good breakup. The problem is that I don't think I play even the same amount of time. We're kind of dying here per stream. So breaking it up is a bit inconsistent. Like I don't always stream, for example, like 3 hours or anything like that. Sometimes it's like 8, sometimes it's like 2. For like tonight I mentioned I wasn't feeling the greatest physically, so I was like, oh, I'll just do it for a little bit. We've been going for 3 hours now, I think, so decent stream. At least I do have grenades, it did say. I should probably be using those. Oh, that guy just got obliterated. It's always funny too in movies or games, like you're the main characters, but like that guy's story just ended horribly. Just got hit with a grenade right in the face. Also, how many people has Nathan Drake killed? Feels like his body count is impressively high. Yeah, the grenade launcher, very valuable here. We're heading towards him now. This is good.
Right back there?
Just drive!
Look out!
That was cool. These games are definitely like the closest to like movie experience. Kind of alluded to that a few times, but it's like you could see this being an action scene. I feel like Drake's kind of got the bit of like a Chris Pratt energy, like action star, but also like some comedy thrown in, like kind of him in like Guardians or something, or even Jurassic Park. Shooting 5 to 7 hours a day. Yeah, I've done that a little bit, but not. Oh, I need to blow this up. Not consistently. Not like every day. Maybe at some point, but for the time being, we kind of just do it to a level that feels good. He also, I don't know what times I was in, but he streams. I've watched some of his stuff before. I like him when he does lists with his squad. I feel like he streams at like 3 a.m. my time, so I don't know where he's located, but I always just kind of assume maybe like overseas somewhere, but not sure.
So who was that guy?
Just an old business associate. Oh, look out!
Oh no!
Ooh. That was close.
Okay. Here, grab my hand. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, but you're bleeding.
Yeah, it goes with the territory. Let's get the hell out of here.
Where am I bleeding from? Maybe my head's a little banged up.
Damn it. Come on.
Not great.
Going somewhere?
Hey, Eddie.
Did you really think you could escape from what?
Oh, no, just giving the young lady the $10 tour.
Shut it! I bet you're working for them, too.
This guy's very much giving like cheesy but not very intimidating bad guy energy. Like thinks they're tough, but really they're
This guy's crazy.
Eddie,
very afraid.
buddy.
Well, you're out of luck now. And out of road.
We'll just back up then.
Give me that map.
Hold on. All right.
It's always funny in movies how many times characters, like it made sense he just shot there, but
Relax,
so many
Eddie.
characters like
Just get
cock
the
their
map like
gun
you asked.
so frequently and stuff.
I am.
Well, hand it over.
Well, now, you told me not to move. Looks like you're gonna have to come get it.
He also kind of gives like an Ash Williams a little bit. Like obviously not in like a horror aesthetic, but like we'll throw some comedy in with should we call it here? That was a whole chapter. So chapter lengths seem kind of all over the place. Let's save there. I probably should have saved earlier. Is that autosave? Maybe that's autosave. Let's do this. All right. I think we'll call it there. It seems like a good amount of time. I guess probably next stream of playing it. If we base off of this, we're on 8 of 22, I think I said. So it's probably going to be 2 more streams. But maybe not. Maybe we could do it in 1, but more likely 2 for sure. Oh, lives in LA. He plays, I mean, I guess that's still a couple hours behind, but he plays at like late nights for sure then. But yeah, we'll call it there for today. Appreciate everyone coming and hanging out. I know a little bit of a surprise stream, but I thought about doing another campaign game instead of just jumping to more DBD, which we will also do. But I was like, hey, I have the collection. Let's jump into it. What's up, Cope? Yeah, appreciate you hanging out. And everyone that jumped in throughout the stream, thank you for that. We will plan to do the whole franchise. So probably 2 more streams to finish 1. And then jump into 2, which will be my favorite of the original trilogy. 3 is good too, but 3 I feel like there's not as much good of a story. They have the cool kind of plane sequence, which I mentioned earlier. I think the movie kind of stole. Yeah, likewise. I kind of I try to allude to this, but I don't mind chatting like anything during the stream when it comes to like relevant stuff, whether it's movies, games, shows, music, whatever. I know we talked computers too. That's totally cool with me. So I try to. I mean, that's why I've been playing DBD, where it's like it's an interactive game with other people, but also it's something to be streaming while probably talking about whatever. So. But yeah, I had a good time jumping into this. I wasn't sure how well 1 will have aged, and I wasn't sure how the virtual stuff would work. But actually, I think both seemed like a pretty successful stream for it. So we'll plan to do more of this. I don't know for sure schedule-wise. I'll probably stream something tomorrow. Maybe it'll be more 2v8 DBD. I know Soft Love, I think, wanted us to do Killers at some point, which we'll see. I may get smoked as Killer, but all in good fun. But we'll do more of this again soon, regardless of what time frame. I know end of the weekend and early next week is going to be busy outside of content for me. So those days are going to be a little bit off limits as far as likely to stream, but between now and like Saturday, maybe a little bit more. It's also Valentine's, I guess, on Saturday, so a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate everyone jumping in, chilling for however long. And I probably need to do more short stuff too. I'll think of some ideas. I did put a video out for the first time in quite a while with the One Piece trailer reaction. I'll try to stream that off to the 14th this week. Okay, yeah. I know people got lives, they got all the stuff going on. So whenever anyone's here, just thank you for that. Anytime hanging out's appreciated. So true. F13. I mean, if that game was still alive, I would probably play that during Friday the 13th, but maybe instead we do something else, horror, maybe DVD, something like that. But yeah, I did forget that is Friday the 13th. This is the first of like 3 times this year, I think. So kind of cool. I don't feel like F13 is gonna be doing any kind of announcements though, because I know they actually, the Angry Orchard, is it them? I think it was them that did that. The short film that they did last year has been like taken off YouTube, I guess, because of potential agreements. I've heard maybe they'll come back at some point, but feels like unfortunately there's not much Friday the 13th franchise news these days. Play RE3 remake for Jill Valentine. Maybe we'll do another campaign game. I don't know. I tried to bounce around too much because I don't want to forget what we're doing, like in Uncharted, for example, but not opposed to it. The only RE games I have on PC are 7 and 8 at this point, but I know we've talked about maybe me buying 4 at some point. I wouldn't hate going back to 2 also. 3, I think 3 gets a little bit overhated. I know it's kind of just an extension of 2, but I don't know if I would buy 3 again. It would probably depend if there's like a good deal or not. Should do a Scream 7 speculation stream. Cope would love that. I think a lot of people that actually hang out on the channel would probably super dig that, but maybe we could. I think a lot of people are hyped for it for sure. When's that? It's like 2 weeks from now. Yeah, RE4. I think it's just a matter of time when I play RE4. I've looked at it a few times. 2.5 weeks, I think, until Scream. Yeah. If you couldn't tell, Lone Wolf, I don't think Cope's a fan of the post Craven Screams. I think Rusty likes to poke at that sometimes too. But hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's a fun movie. I've said this before. I know there's a lot of speculation with like the Stu stuff. Scream, have they ever done a movie where the killer is in the opening sequence? Like, I think it'd be cool, partially just because I like him as an actor or a person, but I think it'd be cool if Jimmy Tatro, I think he's going to be in the opening sequence, him and, I don't know if I know the girl in the scene with him, but when they're like exploring Stu's house, because it's like a museum now or whatever, based off the trailer, I think it'd be cool if you think he dies and maybe he's the killer. I don't know. I think the problem is now there's just so many expectations for stuff when you're bringing these characters back. I don't know how you're going to satisfy fans. Like, unless like Stu's the killer, I think people are going to be like super annoyed. 7 and Beyond aren't real. Fair. Oh, your anniversary. Oh, congrats. Congrats. I would agree with you, Lone Wolf. I've done a video on the channel long ago before I even had a microphone, so it's probably not the best quality. But I ranked the Scream franchise. And I'm a fan of 4. I think they're all, I mean, Scream I kind of view the same way as like Rocky, where it's like, I don't think any of them are bad. For both franchises, I have a clear last place. Like with Rocky, it's 5, and with Scream, it's 3. But none of them were bad. Those are the bottoms for me. And then you could debate from there. Yeah, I don't like 3 a whole lot. I think Cope's a fan of 3, but I think it gets a little bit too silly, which I know is kind of the point. But yeah, there's probably a lot of opinions on which ones are the best. I'm partial to 4 because it kind of got me back into the franchise. It was like on TV one time and I was like, hey, let me throw it on. So that was kind of like the first one I watched within the last like decade. But I don't know. I will say outside of the first like few, the killer reveals are a little bit weaker. Like I've enjoyed 5 and 6, but I will say the killers in 5 and 6 I don't think were that great. Like the reveals were kind of like, yeah, especially 6. 6, the ending, the third act of 6 just goes off a cliff, in my opinion. It was sailing pretty high, and then I think the staple for me is always going to be the guy running at Melissa Barrera with the gun in his hand. It's like, dude, you know you can just shoot, right? But gets a little goofy. House explosion, yeah, in the third one. Yeah, that scene was a little bit silly. And then they do the whole like actor thing, which I know was the point. I think I prefer that stuff in Wes Craven's New Nightmare. It didn't seem as like silly. It felt more just part of the story. But it was the same kind of idea where they have like the actors or whatever. Worst to best. Not to spoil the video I just teased up, but Lone Wolf, I think we may have the same ranking. I don't remember for sure how I rank stuff, but I think we have the same ranking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had the same idea there. I mean, he's probably glad the franchise is still around, right? Because, I mean, well, I guess it depends on the person. Some people may just prefer their, like, untainted creative idea. The one I'm curious about is what's going to happen with Saw, because you have all these comments from James Wan saying, we're going back to the psychological, less of the just gory stuff, which I'm maybe here for, as long as it's... I don't really want to remake. I want them to continue it somehow, like, build off of 10 somehow, but personally, I want to be happy about it. If you create a franchise and they made more of them, fair. I don't know. I assume his estate's probably getting paid for him though. So I mean, maybe they're benefiting from it. I don't know. I know there's the whole debacle now with somebody coming after Paramount and Spyglass. The rights to, I've said this before, the rights to all like the horror franchises is like so... I've never, like, no other genre of movies or anything feels like they have the webbing of complexity as horror franchises do. I mean, that's why the F-13 game died, because they couldn't make any more DLC because the two people were fighting. And sounds like Scream's kind of doing a little bit of that right now. This is the next Saw. They haven't said how they're handling it. I doubt it. I mean, the Blumhouse, correct me if I'm wrong, Blumhouse bought the rights from Twisted Pictures. Is that right? I think they bought it from them, not Lionsgate. So I don't think you do that unless you're going to make more movies. But Juan and Winnell, the original people from the first one, are involved in this next one. Exactly what it'll be, we don't know. I'd want them to not touch myself. Fair. Yeah, I mean, that, I guess it depends. I assume that he had to have, or somebody in his estate had to have kind of signed off. Maybe the studio already had the rights to it. I don't know the intricacies of any IPs, let alone Scream, but Lone Wolf, I think we have a lot of similarities. I think our tastes aligns, not only musically, but your Scream rankings and your potential Saw rankings, which I also did on the channel long ago. It's funny, I was going to review like all of the movies, and then I reviewed the first one, and then after that I was like, I just want to rank them. But those two are, I'll say, rather high on my list as well. At this point, they're bleeding Scream dry. Yeah, I mean, that's every popular IP, let's just like milk it continuously, which is what I mentioned about like Naughty Dog. At least I'm glad that they seem to not push the limit. They're like, if we don't have an idea, we're not going to make more of them. It's kind of what happened with Sinners and Ryan Coogler. I feel like I heard that the studio wanted to push for a sequel, and he's like, it was a one-off story. There's no more to it. So we'll see if that changes in the future, but I prefer when stories are continued because there's like a good backing of it, not because the first one made a ton of money, so they want to make more money. Not that obviously money talks, so it doesn't always lead to bad results, but I prefer when it's more creative. When's Freddy come back? Yeah. Freddy's a tough one because of Robert Englund and like Jason, yeah, the actors change and that maybe alters your opinion on if you like the movie or not, but I think a lot of these killers like Jason or Michael that don't talk, changing it doesn't really matter. Whereas you have like Robert Englund, who was Freddy for like ever. It's hard to replicate that. I honestly don't think that is it James Earl Haley, whatever his name is, the dude that did the remake Freddy. I thought he did an okay job. The movie was a little bit, it wasn't the strongest, but like I thought he did good. There were some cool scenes where they're like going through the convenience store and he's like swiping with his blades. Yeah, it's I don't think I would want a sequel to Sinners, honestly. Like it felt complete. They had an ending. Do a different idea at this point. It's kind of also how I feel about Weapons too. But supposedly Zach Cregger is going to go back and do a prequel with the lady. So if the creator wants to do it, then at that point I'm like, okay, maybe you have more story to tell. But a lot of times I'm like, let's pivot. Yeah, I haven't seen. Actually, I should watch Black Phone too. I think it's on streaming now. But from the trailer, it looked very Freddy inspired, I will say. And kind of the origin is a bit similar with like kids being involved. Yeah, Rorschach. That was another good one. I didn't love The Watchmen, but his character was like by far the coolest in my opinion. Black Phone 2 is on Peacock. Okay. I'll have to check it out then. We did recently get Peacock, so I haven't watched enough on there, I feel like, to this point. But yeah, I'll probably check it out at some point. It does feel like it's a bit similar to Freddy, but I mean, you could still do the original. It's kind of like trying to think. I mean, there's a Dead by Daylight analogy, but it's like having the Trapper in Dead by Daylight. It's a very much a Jason clone, but that game would thrive if real Jason showed up too. Watch the Olympics. I've actually not. The only thing I watched was the clip of Lindsey Vonn wiping out, and it was like just on YouTube. I probably should watch them. To your point, it's probably always pretty much happening. Something at least. First one was good enough. Yeah, we'll see. I'll have to check out too. I think I liked Black Phone. So I liked the idea originally. Then when I watched it, I was like, I feel like they gave away everything in the trailer. But then when I rewatched this last year, I'm like, it's better than I gave it credit for the first time. Tuca then throws new lore into it. Yeah, that's the risk you run too. I mean, Saw is also my example all the time. It's like, you guys didn't know. The Secret Apprentice was behind the scenes we had Lawrence Gordon. He was doing the key in the eye and the guy from Saw 2. And it's like, there's no way that was part of the original plan. You guys just retconned the hell out of that. 4:30 a.m. is when most stuff starts. And like 1:30 p.m. Okay. So not much happening now, probably then. I guess that makes sense because it's like, was it like 7 a.m. over there at this point? I think they're like 7 hours ahead of, roughly, depending on what time zone you're in North America. But That checks out then. Yeah, I'll have to watch a little bit at least before it ends. Did we decide if we knew if hockey was NHL players or not this year? Let's see. Hockey Olympics are NHL players. I guess I could also see if the NHL is going on right now, because if there was a pause, then that would be the answer. It does appear there's a pause because games aren't until the 26th. Oh, they are participating. Save my alarm for 1:30 for women's final half pipe. It does appear that NHL players are playing in the Olympics, assuming that they opt in, that is. I'm curious who's going to thrive then. I mean, obviously, US, Canada, Sweden, you would assume. Russia. Those are kind of like the big staples. I feel like those four. Yeah, I'll probably check it. I mean, I have been a little bit down on sports overall in the last couple of years for a variety of reasons, but as you can tell behind me, I dig hockey. And it's a fun sport to watch. And I still feel like I know most of the NHL players these days. So, yeah, let's see what the schedule is maybe. Let's see when Team USA hockey schedule. Snowboarding is amazing. True. Although that is one where I'm like, I feel like I'm holding my breath because I don't want someone to get hurt, and it feels like that's always a potential. That's kind of like the X Games. I remember watching, what was that guy's name? I feel like it was like Chris something. I remember watching the X Games, and the dude went like way up. He was like, I don't know, 30 feet in the air. And the board just flew out from under him, and he just hit the half pipe like with full body. I'm like, that dude is not going to be in good shape. There is a prelim against Latvia today at 3:10 your time. Latvia, Denmark, Germany are the three preliminary games. And they're today, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. Scheduled on Peacock, there's a whole section. Oh, that's nice. Convenient. I'm assuming, I mean, NBC's always had like the Olympics, so it feels like they are well prepared to like market it and stuff. Yeah, it's cool that skateboarding and stuff gets more recognition as a sport. I mean, we have the goofiest sports in the Olympics nowadays. So that one made sense to include. True. Yeah, that'll be cool to have like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you honestly any American skateboarders these days. I feel like I said the guy. What was the guy's name who fell? That was probably like the last person I really watched. I don't even know what to search for this. Jake Brown. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, 2007. I was watching that live, and it was falls 50 feet in the air. This says it was nasty. That's probably the last skateboarder that I really like knew their name well. Getting aboard in May. Nice. Any specific design? What was he doing better? Disclosure Day or Project Hail Mary? Like box office or like ratings? May give different answers for both. I think Disclosure Day has a bigger range of good or bad. I think Project Hail Mary is a pretty likely consistent score. Like, I don't think it's going to flop. I don't think it's going to be like the best movie ever. But I kind of expect it, since like The Martian is a bit of a similar story. I'm kind of thinking it's in that same territory where like it'll deliver. MGK skateboard, nice. 3 of them, that's cool. Both of you can answer. Coming from somebody who's not necessarily an expert in either, I will say that Project Hail Mary makes more money, but Disclosure Day gets better ratings. 3 dicks, yeah, that's what you meant. So I expect, to Cope's point, Spielberg to perform well critically, but I think Project Hail Mary with like Gosling has more of a wide mass appeal, and it's more of a known commodity with something like The Martian, as far as like the author is the same, right, from both those stories. That's funny. That's kind of what I just said. I think Hail Mary has more of the casual fan, but Disclosure Day feels like it's a little bit. I think there's higher risk, high reward with that one. Like Disclosure Day could get a 50%, but it also could get like a 95%. Whereas Project Hail Mary feels like pretty safely in between those without much like parity. It feels like the margin of error for Project Hail Mary is lower. I think the whole fantasy element of Disclosure Day has me a little bit concerned because it was reminding me a bit of The Watchers, which I did not love that movie. Like, I like the sci-fi stuff we're shown, but the whole, like, the deer coming up with the antlers, I'm like, what's going on here? Is this going to be kind of goofy? I don't know. One more throw at you. Dune 3 Odyssey. Like, same question? I want to say maybe the same answer, where Dune 3 like performs better box office wise, but Odyssey performs better review wise. I think it's a kind of the same thing where Dune, you have a known commodity. People are going to go see it. People love the franchise, kind of like a Star Wars type of thing. Whereas the Odyssey, I mean, it's a known story, I guess. So it's not like we don't know what's going to happen potentially. But I feel like that one does a little bit better. It's got Nolan, Damon, also some like major names beyond that. Odyssey was my number one for the year before I remembered that Godzilla Minus Zero is also coming out, but I think that movie's going to deliver. But I think Dune's also coming out during the holiday season, like December. Odyssey, I don't remember. Is that like a summer release? I don't remember exact date on Odyssey, but I know Dune 3 is like December. Doomsday happening? I don't know what Doomsday is. Is that like a franchise fans go crazy type of thing? Where they're gonna start Dune 3 is gonna be insane. Did you guys like the original Dune? Or did you watch it, I guess? December, yeah. I mentioned before, I've almost played the board game before, but I would have known nothing about the actual story. I think there's also a game that people kind of got into for the new ones. So you're in for it with Timothée Chalamet. Hate the 80s one. It's dreadful. So what you're telling me is the original Wes Craven source material you didn't like, but you liked the sequels 5 and 6. I'm just teasing, obviously, but it's kind of an example of the newer stuff delivering. Of course, Timothy. Yeah, he's like the go-to answer for like most popular actor at this point. Oh. But yeah, I guess I haven't seen a lot with him in it personally, but I feel like he's like the staple choice of like, who's the most popular Hollywood actor now? It's like, that's the answer you give. Basically, Dune 3 and Avengers Doomsday are dropping. Yeah, they are both end of year. That's going to be a lot for fans. Honestly, maybe they'll eat into each other's box office. That could be tough. Yeah, he's definitely talented. He also really knows a lot about sports, I feel like. He was on College Game Day last year. I don't think it was this year. I think it was like for the SEC championship or something last year. I think he's also like a Knicks fan. I think I see him like courtside there. Call Me by Your Name. I think I've heard that one get recommended to me before. Bones and All, I don't think I know. Dune, obviously. Marty Supreme, I know it just came out. I don't think. Maybe I will. I'll probably watch it at some point. But Marty Supreme very much made me think of Sandler and Uncut Gems. It's probably a little bit less like I hate this guy as much as I felt about Sandler and Uncut Gems. But they gave kind of similar feels to them. People calling it Dune Day. That's funny. Yeah, that's going to be a crazy end of the year. Thankfully, there's not like also an Avatar or something there. Husband didn't enjoy Marty. Which made you mad. Everyone's got different opinions. That makes it more fun. I feel like if we all just agreed, then it'd be like, I don't know, we're all robots at that point. Need to see Marty still. Yeah, I've heard it's great. For good things. So we'll see. We'll see how maybe by December I'll have watched Dune 1 and 2. Who knows? Thought it was brilliant. Did you also like Uncut Gems though? That's where I love Sandler and I'm okay with the Safdie brothers. Like I thought Good Times with Pattinson was okay. It was very anxiety inducing, which Uncut Gems is also tries to be. But I know you're not supposed to like him, but I'm like, this guy kind of like Sandler was not a rootable character for me. And it's hard for me to enjoy a movie if I don't like the character. It was cool. Kevin Garnett was in a movie, but I'm like, he was fine too. Like, I don't know. Took the first 3 weeks of IMAX. Gotcha. Yeah, I just heard like Uncut Gems was getting like a 90 plus by everybody. It was like the best movie, Sandler's best all time. And I was like, all right, let's check it out. And after maybe I'll have to watch it a second time, but when I watched it, I was like, I didn't really like that. I don't think me or my wife really liked it. We were like, it's fine. Falling hard. Oh, yeah, I mean, I didn't love Happy Gilmore 2. Trying to think of his last movie that I really liked. Good question. I think some of his comedies aren't as bad. Like the ones on Netflix, I think are stupid fun. I actually didn't hate Hubie Halloween. I thought it was kind of funny. His like murder mystery things with Jennifer Aniston are okay. Like they're not good, but they're like throw this on kind of thing. Yeah, the Safdie brothers, they seem to like that kind of style, that like art style. I think I understood that, but it made it unenjoyable to watch. Like the Pattinson one, he's kind of a bad guy too, but like, I don't know, something about that one was at least a little bit more like, hey, you know what? I'm here for it. But we'll see. Maybe I'll have to watch it again at some point. Give it another chance. All right, let me close this PlayStation. It's been playing music for me this whole time that you guys couldn't hear, I don't think, but yeah, I think we'll call it there. I've enjoyed this conversation though. Maybe we need to do more live streams talking about movie franchises and stuff. I think the hard part is I like to have something that I'm doing that doesn't rely on an audience, but still benefits from an audience. Because if people aren't free, then you're kind of just screwed. Where it's like your plan just falls apart. Maybe we'll do more of stuff like this though. I've thought about doing like a tier list where I'm mostly the one maybe giving the answers, but chat suggests like things to put on the tier list, and I have to chime in and crush their hopes and dreams. Happy Gilmore 2 was bad. That's messed up. Yeah, I know a lot of people really liked it. Actually, if you look at Rotten Tomatoes, I don't know if it's still the case, but back when it came out, it had a better score than Happy Gilmore 1, which I'll blame like the lack of comedy support on older movies for that maybe, but there's people I've talked to that like really enjoy too. I'm like, dude, they just did the same jokes but worse. And I know I don't mind some nostalgia or like Easter eggs in my movies, but that movie was give me a purpose behind the Easter eggs. Don't just be like, oh, this is the son of the character from the first movie. Get it? It's funny. And I actually knew the golfers in it. I can't imagine if I didn't know who any of the golfers were. Like one of the funniest jokes was the one guy getting thrown in jail because that happened to him in real life. So if I didn't get some of those like golf jokes, I don't think it would have worked at all. Let's chat. Good. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Just as long as there's like some thing to do, I guess, some substance behind it for me to engage with, not just stare at the screen for you guys. Yeah, I think people, I don't know, people are so passionate. That honestly, I'm looking forward to Scream 7, but I'm not looking forward to the like very passionate fan base giving their thoughts on Scream 7. It feels like it gets a little bit too much. That's kind of how I felt about Stranger Things also, where it's just like, this thing is so popular that people get kind of nasty. But hopefully it's good and people are happy, but we know that's probably not going to happen. But yeah, we'll call it there. Nice little post-game chat. And maybe we'll do more of these in the future. As I said, I think it just depends on making sure there's something to talk about. So you hope it's dreadful. I mean, there's also the drama around that. A lot of people feel that way because of the whole what happened to Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega. So there's a lot of just negativity. And also originally what happened with Sidney Prescott's character in the last movie and so forth. So I'm sure everyone will be very chill about it, right? We'll see. All right, but thank you guys for hanging out for so long. I appreciate that, and we'll do more of these in the future since it does seem like it's kind of, I'm enjoying talking about this kind of stuff. Although it'll probably depend on what people are preferring to discuss, because there may be different topics people want to focus on, which is maybe why I'll do like a tier list where everybody can kind of chime in with their own thing that they like. Yeah, I think people are going to be very, very toxic with Scream 7. It feels like not going to be a great... I think people are still going to love it, but it's also going to be like, you're not going to please everybody. And even the people that are like, love it, will come at you again and be like, no, it's the greatest movie of all time. So just all parties are going to be super, super awesome, I'm sure. Yeah, not getting her just being the last movie. But now they obviously paid her. She's happy. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll be good, but who knows? Yeah, you guys have a great evening. Thanks for hanging out, as I said. And I'll probably stream tomorrow, or I guess today at this point. But either way, I'll catch you guys next time. And have a great rest of your evening. Take care.